Get ready to shake it.
I went deaf on it.
Break it.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Look in the purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, I fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Hand, recognize game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, cause I'll press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Look in the purse.
I went deaf on it.
All I need is one night, one chick. Dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Rug spin. You said you love rumors, I heard the flow, they knew I do. Twisting the pink on la rule, got the 3-piece suit, mink on la sushi. I went deaf, blew my mood. I just can't picture any tattoo.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it.
All right, man. Look, let's start it over, man. Let's start it over. 704 Charlotte Brown Show in the
I went
house.
deaf on it.
I don't know where you at right now, but you're in the wrong place. You should be over here. 704 Charlotte Brown Show is live right now, man, on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? This is the Freaky Friday. A lot of great things going on with the Carolina Panthers, man. The new edition that we're going to talk about today, man. I got the crew in the house. Let's not even wait, man. Let's go ahead and bring a man up first, man. We got my man Edge in the building.
Yo, what's going on? How y'all doing today?
Yo.
Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my.
We got the blue shirt dude that's back in the building, man. We got niggas in the building, man.
What's up? I just he was talking about. I ain't gonna be here long. I gotta get ready for this concert.
Thanks for the warning. Up next, man, we got my man Shells in the building. What's going on, bro?
Yeah. I can't hear nothing, but I'll be back. But yeah, what's up?
Yeah, man. Last but not least, man, first lady of the show, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Some call her Aries, some call her Claire, some call her AC, man. She's here, man. AC, what up?
No, not much. Not much. Glad we got a left tackle, and it was the one that you wanted, sir.
Yeah, man. Let's start back over, man. Let's start back over.
We start over.
More money, more cars, more shows.
More players, more defense, more offense, more LTs, more club, more wins.
Oh my God.
About to go down, bro.
More Bryce.
We about to go deaf on the whole NFC South. Anything they got to say to us, we just gonna go deaf on them. We don't hear you. We don't hear you. I think it's only fit, man.
Oh boy.
I think it's only fit to let Pop start the show today, man. With this guy, I love what this guy do sometimes. I hate what he do sometimes. But Pop stands true with him, man. Hey, look, man. What we gonna call Dan Morgan now, man? Well, we gotta get a new name. We gotta get a new name.
Well, he already got Duffel. He already Duffel Bag Dan.
Okay, wait, Duffel Bag Dan.
You call him Dog.
I was gonna
call him
everybody.
Dan the Dog.
Was calling him Lieutenant Dan. So
I'm telling you right now, man. I'm promising y'all right now, man, from the brainchild of Poppin' Bullets, them Duffel Band Dan t-shirts is gonna be out within a month.
I'm trying to tell you, I know y'all heard it first. I don't want to call him Lieutenant Dan because Lieutenant Dan career didn't end the way he wanted it to. You know, he lost his legs and everything. You know, I ain't want to call him that.
We got look, we about to get in the t-shirt game. That duffel band Dan t-shirt is about to be out. I gotta get with Fiverr. I'm serious. I gotta get with Fiverr, and we're gonna figure out how to get him a cigar in his mouth, the Panthers hat on his head, and carrying around a Louis Vuitton bag because he in it.
A Louis Vuitton duffel bag.
Got to have it, bro. From the brainchild of Popping Bullets, them duffel band Dan t-shirts will be out this summer.
Yes, sir. So Twan, what are you so excited about today? Huh? What are you so excited about?
One little thing. Just one little thing, man. You know, look. Dan said, you know what Dan said, Pop? He said, Twan, I've been doing something for everybody, man. I got something for you too.
Right.
And he reached deep down in his bag and he gave me Rasheed Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, look, if you guys don't know already, if you've been living under a rock, Dan got in his bag one more time. The Carolina Panthers have agreed to the terms of offensive tackle Rasheed Walker on a 1-year deal per Tom Pelissero. And the reason why they're signing him to a 1-year deal is because they're gonna wind up paying him $20-something million a year because there's not a whole lot of left tackles out there, right? Dude had a good season with Green Bay, but they just want to make sure before they totally invest in him that he's good.
Well, tell the people why you wanted this player.
Hey, look, man. One of the best OTs out there, as far as I'm concerned. I think he's better than Icky. I know I'm going to get some tomatoes. I know he's better than Icky. But, you know, the fanfare is going to say, oh, man, Icky been with us. I told you. And Claire knows, going back to that blue and black jersey theory, like whenever you put that jersey on, nobody else can be better. Man, we came up at OT, left tackle. He's gonna protect Bryce's blind side. Unfortunately, I'm playing. I don't want them to go crazy on me. But this was a big move. Man. Bro, I already know, and I was telling Nick and them in the chat. And we're going to talk about today, man, because the title of the show today is at the 19th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the Panthers select. And we're going to all go through who we taking at number 1. It became clear to me who I want to take at number 1 after this right here, bro. It became absolutely clear to me. Because listen to this, guys. Who agrees that, man, we could go in so many directions after this?
We can.
I really don't know what they gonna do at that pick. I know what I want.
Yeah, we can. We can go in so many different directions. It's definitely not left tackle now. This has changed the game.
That just changed.
Dan Morgan ain't playing at all. I want to hear what Claire got to say about this, though. What you got, Claire?
Let me clip the music. Let me clip the music, Claire. But you know what I'm saying? But look, we just after today, we just went deaf. We just went deaf on the NFC South. I don't care what y'all got to say. The Carolina Panthers is up. So anything y'all got to say to us, we're going to put on our headphones, our earplugs, Red Swarm, and whoever there with the Saints and the Buccaneers. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Let's go, Claire.
So it's not going to be so much about necessarily Rasheed Walker, but with what I have to say, and this is something, Twan, I know you were sick. We hadn't done a show in a while, and I hadn't been on a show, prior to us not only going on a break, but you being under the weather. Mm-hmm. But I had somebody who had people at the combine And the one thing that stuck out to me, and I didn't really get a whole lot of names, but the one thing that stuck out to me the most
Talk
was...
to me nice, Claire. Talk to me nice.
Huh? Talk to you nice?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, well, the one thing that stuck out to me from what I was told was that out of all the teams, there was 3 teams in particular, and that means just like the staff and the front office, who were the most active when it came to talking to other teams, and one of them was Carolina. So what that told me early on was that Carolina was probably talking, and it wasn't so much about trades, but I believe what they were doing was also going through and saying, hey, we're interested in this guy, 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 and this guy. Are y'all bringing them back? And if you are, what is your price point? Because we want to outbid you. I think it's good. They had to have gone in with some kind of idea, because trading, I knew we wouldn't be trading. We're not in that. I didn't think we would be in that position. But if they were as active as I was told, then my idea is that they were going around and seeing who was going to actually be going back to teams on guys that they were really serious about. So what this tells me is, the other thing I heard was that the idea is that the front office and, of course, the coaching staff, they are wanting to make a bigger push this year. And by a bigger push, meaning not just winning the division, not just making it to the playoffs, not just making it through to the NFC Championship game. Their idea, from what it sounds like, is they're trying to make a push for the Super Bowl. Take that with a grain of salt. Take that with a grain of salt.
Don't say words like that. Don't say words like that. Bro.
Well, that's just how serious they are trying to take this season.
That's their mentality.
That's the mentality.
You know what? I got a surprise for y'all, man. I got a surprise for y'all.
Okay.
We've been talking about this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I asked where he was. You know what I'm saying? And it's been long overdue, man.
I went deaf on it.
You got back in the building.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me,
hey,
more
man.
diamonds, more
How y'all
gold,
doing?
more
First
motion,
off, good to be back on the show. Good to see everyone's doing well.
Hey, Nick.
I couldn't be more proud of to be a Panther fan, yo. Like, on some real, like, shout out Dan Morgan, Brand Tillis, that whole squad of people there. I mean, just keep blessing us, man. We loving it. We loving it. I think I speak for a lot of Panther fans when I say this is real time to be the most optimistic we've been in at a decade. Yeah.
His new name is Duffel Bag Dan.
Bro, I can't believe he went out and just got a stud like Rasheed Walker, bro.
Hey, let me say this real quick. And this is not, listen, y'all can come for me in the chat if you want to. By all means, I will take whatever you're gonna say. And this is just how I'm feeling. This just feels like the truth to me. Icky ain't getting his job back now that they made this signing.
He's not. I bet we said it.
He's not getting his sign back. His job.
He's
back.
gonna. He's
again.
And
I like Icky. No, I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about going forward.
No, we're not bashing him. We said this. We said based on that injury, we're not bashing him. We love Icky.
Yeah. Well,
he's not coming back.
I'm including it. I'm including the injury, but going off of his talent. You're not.
I think what Dan Morgan trying to do, Pop, is I think he's doing this with Rasheed for 1 year. He's gonna let Icky take his time because a patella tendon for an old lineman, bro, that's significant.
It's wicked.
That's significant. Yeah. So they're gonna really take. I think they're gonna have a conversation with maybe swinging him to right tackle after next year.
Nah,
when Morgan retire, maybe, or move him to guard or something. I still think
if he come back, I'm open arms to it. Like, I don't have a problem with he can come back. That's a very hard injury from the.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we still drafted left tackle at 19.
No, we're not.
No, let me do something real quick. Though. Let me bring in this chat, man. I did some real sacrilegious. I did not, talk about this chat, man. Look, man. In the building. In the building, man. Look, we got Dr. Cardiac. Shout out to new man, Dr. Cardiac. The Dr. Cardiac. I had to read that slowly. Feel Good Friday. Shout out to him, man. Tyree Ross in the building, and Dan and Brent we trust. He also said, this is what you mean by BPA for real. We got my man, what's up, Doug? What's up, Doug? What's up, Doug, in the building? He said, what a time to be a Panthers fan, man. Number 1 DELBOT. Free agent. The draft will be the icing on the cake. LFG, keep pounding. And my man, Dr. Cardiac says, the one up in here. Let me see what's going on. Doug also, man, said just chilling, man, working, getting ready to say I do. Yeah, man, congratulations, man. You about to get married. Commander 336 in the building. You know what I'm saying? Clapping it up, man. And look, we gonna get into it a little bit before we open up the chat today, man. Let the people in here, man, get their rocks off. But it will be a Feel Good Friday. It's a lot of great news. We're gonna let people up in here. For real, man. Earl Locklear in the building said, what's good, y'all? We good, man. Tyree again, I feel that same way, brother. Eternal said Super Bowl. Claire said it. I'm hearing it again. It's Super Bowl. Tay Shiesty in the building. It's a 1 year, 10 million. Cosmic Soul said keep pounding. Who else? Who else in here, man? Who else in here? Let me see. Dean Draven. Dean Dre Evans or something like DeAndre Evans. DeAndre got me with that one. Talked at us. My man Tyree Ross in the building said, yes, sir. This is the first time they actually been doing, as they said, with the BTA. We got my man Brandon in the building said Peter Woods from Clemson. Get that final piece to our D-line. It's looking raspy, bro. We got Chuck in the building, the Chook, you know what I'm saying? He said Peter Woods, the final piece. Y'all think Peter Woods is the final piece? We'll get into it today. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to Daytona 52, man, for that $5 super chat. Showing that love, man. We appreciate it. He said, is this the most exciting free agency the Panthers have ever had? I wasn't following Panthers off seasons until 2010, 2011. It is to me.
It absolutely is.
It is to me. It is to me. Shout out to all 74 y'all in the chat right now, man. In here. You know what I'm saying? Show us 704 Charlotte. Show some love, man. JP in the building. I can't say that Icky could replace Moten if need be. You know? Kevlar Tom, another linebacker, 3 tackle safety early in the draft. We got the lady back up here, Miss Douglas. Hey, hit it for me one time, popping bullets.
Miss Douglas
is back. He said, what's up, y'all? He said, what's up, y'all? Look here, man. We got my man Kevin Shepard in the building. He said, let's go. He also said, we going to take the best player available in the draft. My man Eternal 252 said, that ain't me. We got my man 40 East Trail in the building. He said we need a free safety more than a DT. We'll talk about it. And Miss Douglas laughing at Popeye, And 252 said my super chat must have disappeared. No, we read it. We read it, brother. Oh no, that was Navash. Yeah, we didn't get one from you yet. Nah, my bad, brother. I see it. My fault. They comp Caden to Vince Wilford and Peter Woods to Jalen Carter. Get them at 19. Or free safety Dylan or McNeil. We Super Bowl contenders. We deaf. We went deaf on the whole NFC South today, bro. All of them. Man, thank you all in the chat, man. Hey, look, man. I look, man. Hey, what you feel about this, Nick? Either one. No matter.
No. Prowling veteran. What's going on? But Edge. Good to see y'all, fellas, man.
What up?
Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me back up here.
Good to hear you back, man. I'm glad everything going good. You know, me and you talk behind the scenes, man. You know, and I'm happy for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we climbed out the
Appreciate
dirt together.
it. Yeah. Hey, though, I just gotta say one thing. Thieneman, intriguing. That's all I gotta say. He's
Exactly.
intriguing.
Oregon.
He is
Exactly.
intriguing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna pick, man, because I know everybody keeps saying free safety, free safety. Y'all do realize we got a safety, right?
Oh my God, I'm not going through this argument again.
He can do it.
Who, Ransom?
No, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ransom played most of his position at free safety, not in the box.
This
Not
is
in the
true.
box.
This is true. But the thing is, you could get Thieneman, you could play him at nickel corner in some packages as well. You could
He's
do
a
some
true.
real. Yeah, he's a Swiss Army knife, dude. You could play him in the box. He could play center field. He could play nickel corner. You could line him up anywhere.
Both of y'all are correct. Nick Gaskins is absolutely correct. He played out of position all this year when he was in there. He should have been in there more. But Tri-State, like Thieneman that's his natural position.
That was about to be my point.
Yeah,
that's his natural.
Like
position.
let's not square peg round hole a guy. Just go get the guy who naturally plays that position.
But I think what Nick Gaskins is saying is the Panthers willing to do that at number one if you got old boy on the team already.
See, here's my.
But this is what I'm saying. Ransom's natural position is free safety. He played free safety. He played.
His natural position is strong safety. He just played free safety primarily at Ohio State, which he was very good at. He was actually very good at it. The thing with Ransom that's intriguing is, y'all, we got to understand something. The contract we gave Morig, Brant Tillis could move off of that after next year. And it's an easy plug and play. You play Branson as strong safety, and if you get the Thieneman, he's your free safety.
Wait, moving off of him.
I think it's very possible.
No,
but we'll see how he plays.
Hey, listen, Morig
after next year, I'm saying.
I like Morig, but I'm sorry, Ransom tackles just as well as he does, so I don't care.
Morig can't cover. That's his problem.
Yeah, he can.
Colby Parkinson dunked on him on the game-winning touchdown, Swan.
I mean, everybody get got sometimes, bro.
You can't let that happen.
You ain't gonna lock somebody down every play.
Can't let.
Hey, listen, Nick. Let's be 100% honest. Are they gonna have that much time to throw the ball this year?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Jalen Phillips is a disruptor.
Lives in the backfield. I know
that brother can get to the quarterback.
I know.
And there was one stat that was super intriguing. I don't know if y'all saw this. He played 51 snaps. He lined up as a defensive tackle, 51 snaps, and he amassed a 35% pressure rate at D tackle. Granted, it's a small sample size, but you could do a little NASCAR package with him and Derek Brown on the interior and Scorton and Princely on the outside on third and long passing situations. You can get pretty freaky with that free D line now.
First question, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is Princely gonna play now that we got Phillips?
I think Princely will be a situational guy.
He's gonna still develop.
Yeah, he's gonna be a situational guy. I think on third and down passing situations, second down passing situations, because Dan, we heard him say it when the Eagles won. He thought the strength of the Eagles defense was their ability to keep guys fresh and rotate guys in and out. That's really what they did when they won it. Like the front seven was the just monstrous.
The way I look at that situation, Edge, with Princely though is this, and with Nick Scorton is ahead of schedule. And Princely is just he's still we got to still develop. I mean, we still got to develop Nick Scorton, but I mean he a monster though. He won it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too. You're gonna see more Nick Scorton and Phillips out there anyways, because them two primarily play the run better than what's called does all day every day.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question right here, because some people going. I'm just gonna ask it. Did the Carolina Panthers win free agency this year?
We're probably the winner.
I was gonna say I found there was a report that was done by.
I'm talking about the number one team that won it all.
No,
I don't know
no.
about that, but
Tennessee,
like
Tennessee threw some money out there, bro.
No, hold on. I'm talking about
The
based
Raiders
on
actually
need. I'm
did.
not talking about a team that had a bunch of money. I'm talking about based on need.
No, the Raiders did. And they filled all their
No, man,
needs
the
really
Raiders just
well.
got a bunch of picks.
No, they filled needs
Washington had a
really
good
well.
free agency too. I wouldn't put it up to us, but they had a pretty good free agency too. It's tough. It's tough to say, Swan, because like
Man, we got the number one free
Gaskins
agent
and
that had
Edge said,
an
like
all-star
those teams,
season.
they was throwing around money like crazy.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's just when I think about teams like the Raiders, they're gonna still do what they do. The Jets is gonna still do what they do. I don't know about the Commanders, you know, because they was good a couple of years ago. They might wild out.
They revamped. You know, they got Owe, Chason, and then they added Leo Chenal. They got a nice little linebacking crew now.
But
Chenal was
now they got a quarterback problem. Can he stay healthy?
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Well, I wanted
That
to
is
bring
true.
this up earlier. It's just small talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if Devin Lloyd gonna ask for his number from JT.
I don't know if he's gonna ask. You're gonna have to pay that, Pop, right? That's how
You
that
know what I'm
works.
saying?
Usually, you're gonna have to pay for
Like,
that.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if he gonna say, "Hey, brother, I need that."
Yeah.
I'm taking that. I mean,
You can't take it.
You can't take
no.
it.
When we say JT, who we saying? Who we saying exactly?
You
Sanders.
don't know who where.
Sanders.
Latavius
Right,
Sanders to get that
Sanders.
zero from him.
Yeah, Sanders. Listen, I mean, what is his third year, something like that, or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, but you still gotta pay all those proceeds on
you
on
ain't
them
did enough.
jerseys.
You ain't did enough to keep that number. I mean, that's just me. I'm just being,
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I got to tell him, bro. Look, I'm me, you ain't nobody yet. I got to just lay it
And
down
then
to his side, bro.
and then the second thing, what do y'all think about Jonathan Brooks changing his number to 25 where he wore in high school?
I'm cool with that.
Man, I'm just
Hey, maybe it'll protect those knees.
Don't do that.
in the field, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be
Hey,
on
I'm
the
just
field.
messing. I'm just messing,
It's gonna
man.
take. It's
He's our
gonna take a
X
while.
factor next year. If he's healthy, he provides something for us offensively that
He does. He
we
just
haven't
needs to
had
be on the field.
since
I mean,
CMC.
to
Yeah,
me,
he does.
I see. We're putting a lot on there on him to say where he's gonna
I
provide.
wouldn't
I
comp
think,
him to CMC.
No, no, no. What I'm
No,
saying,
yeah,
what I
no.
mean,
there's.
AC is as a rushing in receiving threat. Like, you know what I mean? We
Well, we
haven't
just
had a
had that
back
in
like that.
Rico. We
Well,
just
I
seen
was
it
gonna.
last year.
Well,
Rico
then.
had
Well,
hands of
I was
stone.
gonna. I was gonna say. I was gonna say Williams would be closer to what he gives us.
Who?
D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo Williams.
So
Uh,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Speaking of Mr.
I think
Rico,
he's a little bit more shifty than
Then D'Angelo?
I
yeah.
don't know about
No
that.
D'Angelo,
way.
What?
No
you
way.
forgot
He's more
What are you talking
D'Angelo.
powerful
about?
than D'Angelo.
I
He's not
think
shiftier.
D'Angelo. I just don't feel. I feel like D'Angelo. He would just turn the Jets on and you won't catch him.
No, D'Angelo was
Yeah.
shifty as
What?
hell. Gaskins, what you saying?
I feel like he was a.
I
I ain't
don't know
gonna
what
say.
Gaskins talking about.
D had
I don't
cuts, man.
feel like he would.
D'Angelo is one of
Yeah,
the
I
bro.
most
don't.
His one
shiftiest
cut
running
was
backs we've had
crazy.
He had crazy footwork.
yeah, he's probably he's probably the fastest running back and the shiftiest one we've ever had.
I seen
I
him
would
cross a
agree with
lot
the
of dudes
fastest.
up.
I
I
don't know
don't
about
know.
shit. He ain't shiftier
I
than
don't know.
CMC now.
No, man. That's what I'm saying.
Patrick.
Nah, I
He
don't know
ain't
about
shifty in
CMC
CMC.
now, but he up there.
But
So speaking of
he
Mr.
was the
Let
fastest.
me say
CMC
this.
hit you with that ha 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 real quick.
Hold tight, guys. Speaking of Mr. D'Angelo,
Not
Nah,
D'Angelo. Rico. You said Rico.
Speaking of
Rico.
Mr. Rico Dowdle sent us the same message that he sent his ex-team in the Cowboys and said, yeah, he definitely got that game marked on the calendar. Like we did him wrong or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, we didn't do him wrong.
We did him wrong or something like that or whatever. Let me before y'all start on how y'all feel about that statement, let me go ahead and tell you something, Mr. Dowdle. Have you seen that defense? You see who we got on defense? Good luck. Just like old boy told old boy on taking. Good luck. I like his pizzazz. I like his sportsmanship. I like when guys talk like that. It only makes for a better game when we play them, and everybody gonna have to get up. Hey, Brent, good luck, bro. That's all I got to say to you, man. How you feel about that statement that he made, Pop?
I mean, that's what he's supposed to say. I mean, you know what he's supposed to say. I mean, it's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's why I want one more piece on that D line. Like I need one more monster beside Derrick Brown. That's all I'm asking for. And I would the hell up.
Yeah, but I don't. But listen, but you talk about a room that's already full.
And we got some new people.
Not necessarily.
Shout out to Ahmed Shaban. He said, "Who DF is our safety?" The same two safeties, Morig and Ransom. We're gonna definitely get another one in the draft, man. I don't know what number, but Eternal 252 said Ransom cover grade is not good. Nick, he said Nick Gaskins is being cheap.
Actually, that's because he didn't have to cover most of the time because he was putting people down in the backfield, coming from the free safety, the free safety spot.
That's facts.
so learn because you forgot he was the top tackler in that year. Top tackler.
True, but we need somebody who can.
He said, "I want Sadiq." Hey, Anthony, hit the link, bro. Hit the link. Oh, it ain't out there yet, so I will put it out there in a second. But he said, "I want Sadiq, man." Claire, did it bother you about what Rico said, or did you just look at it as sportsmanship and look game on?
I mean, personally, I didn't hear what he said, but just hearing what you said just now,
I marked that game on the calendar.
I mean, cool story, bro.
Same thing he said to Dallas.
Okay, well, and that's what I'm telling you. My response would be, "Cool story, bro. We'll see you then."
Exactly.
That's simple.
I mean, listen, he should have realized it wasn't going to happen. You can't pay two running backs.
Yeah, you can. We just didn't want to.
Not at the same. It ain't smart to pay two running backs at the same level.
Yeah,
we did it. We did it before. We done it before, and it was that in it, and we paid for it for a long ass time.
I don't think Dan done though, man.
No,
get me Njoku. I'll cry if he gets Njoku. I'll cry.
Even Njoku, why?
You'll be happy, but
just to add something in the tight end room, a pass catching threat.
So let me go ahead and get everybody's first round pick, man. We're gonna start with Ed.
That's tough.
You can just give two people. What's your top two prospects, Edge? At number one,
Anthony Hill, and only person I can really think of is Anthony Hill.
In the first,
bro, we need a linebacker, bro. We only got Devin Lloyd for a year, bro. We need a linebacker that's gonna be for years to come.
No, we don't. We got Devin Lloyd
for 3 years.
I mean,
what?
You dropped the news, man.
Right.
I mean,
that's
45
crazy.
million.
I mean, CJ Allen or Jacob Rodriguez is better than Anthony Hill.
No, hold on.
I wouldn't go that far.
No.
Oh, come on, guys.
No,
as Nick,
monster, bro.
They are good for two different reasons, but as far as like just sheer power at that linebacker position, I mean, Anthony Hill has that in spades over Jacob Rodriguez. But what Rodriguez has is what we talked about last time we were live. So he has that IQ and that on the other hand. And he's got insane production numbers. So
yeah, I was about to say he's a turnover machine.
He's not a turnover machine, but do what?
He forces them. I mean, he forced.
Rodriguez is.
He had like 17. He caused like 17 turnovers his last 3 years or something like that, with forced fumbles and recoveries and picks.
Yeah,
it was something crazy.
He know how to punch the ball out. Claire, who you got? Or one of two? Because take your time because today shifted a lot. It changed a lot.
Off rip, if I'm just being honest, Sadiq does come to mind. He's someone who I had thought about originally, but I was like, but I also told myself I don't want to sit here and get another weapon because my God, we keep doing this whole BS of getting weapons for little dude back here. So I just, I was like, let me just hold off. But with the way things have progressed, Kenyon Sadiq is not outside the stretch of the imagination for me. If I were to pick one other person, I'm not gonna lie. I know everybody loves the kid out of Oregon, but I don't know what it is. I really like Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo. I really like that kid.
He's talking about the Onman for Oregon.
Yeah, I know everybody likes him, but I really like Emmanuel McNeil Warren a lot.
He's really good.
I really like
the Onman. You got to trade up again.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Says who?
Top 10. He gonna be top 10.
Who? McNeil Warren?
No, I don't. Dylan won't. No, he won't.
He will
not go top 10, bro.
Twan, every time I've seen mock drafts, he has even been taken by the Seahawks at 30 something. So I don't think that's true.
I mean, I actually just saw a mock draft where Cincy took him. I just saw a mock draft where Cincy took him at 10.
Yeah.
Or 11, wherever they are.
They need more help than that, but
I guarantee you he top 10. But that's just me.
Cincy's at 10.
Well, I don't. We'll see.
Tiananmen top 10. I don't even see that. Nah. Caleb Downs going to get drafted before him.
But those are the two where I'm thinking. I mean, those are the only ones I can think of. There's a part of me that almost wanted to go edge rusher, but I don't know if we even need them at this point.
Nah, yeah, right. Dan said Pat Jones is coming back.
Oh, is he coming back?
Yeah, Dan Morgan said he's on track. Yeah, he's on track to be healthy.
We definitely don't because
we don't need an edge.
Because that means we'd have Phillips, we'd have Princely, we'd have Nick, we'd have
Pat Jones,
and we never really carry more than 4 at that position anyway, except for maybe one other. But I know obviously old boy's not coming back. Whose name escapes me?
DJ Wanham.
Thank you.
He's
not coming back. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, he's not coming back. So, and I don't believe in drafting another edge rusher that high, knowing what your room looks like, unless you're just wanting to go BPA. For which, if you did, I think he's going to be too high on the board. But it would have been like a Cassius Howell would have been where I would have said would be the only other person. But I think he's going to be gone by 19.
Cassius Howell's a beast. People say, "Oh, he got short arms." I don't give a dang about the short arms.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this draft class that have short arms, and
I don't give a dang about it, Claire. I don't. Ruben Bain, Cassius Howell, sign me up. Both of them are going to be monsters.
Ruben Bain, short arms. Jacob Rodriguez, short arms. Keldrick Falk, I think, had short. There's so many of them. I was just like,
a lot of people had short. A lot of people.
I don't remember when the short arms and became a situation.
The Rashawn Slater draft. That's when.
Yeah, yes. What is this short arms thing
grew from there?
Yeah, the Rashawn Slater draft was when it happened.
And then it came out with last year's pick with the tackle from LSU that went to New England.
Yeah, Will Campbell.
With him too. Will Campbell.
Shout out to Matt. He said we want free agency by a mile based on Philly needs, but it's just the one contract. Everyone down on Phillips, and I'm not down on Phillips. I don't know.
Yeah, Phillips alone almost had as many pressures as our team last year. I think I read a stat. I think our team had 84 pressures, and Phillips alone had 76. That's an insane stat.
Well, and I was going to say, that's why I was so excited when we got him, because last year I was at the trade deadline. Him and Jermaine Pratt were the two guys. I was like, Carolina, if you're going to do something, go get him. And they didn't. And when I saw that we had signed him, I was like, oh, thank God. Because it's like, he's here to set the edge, and he's here to help with the run game. As y'all can tell, we've seen his numbers. He could end up being a big sack guy here for us, but in years past, he hasn't been. I'm not really looking for somebody who's trying to become a Myles Garrett. But if you can get back there and disrupt that QB in some fashion, whether you hit him or sack him or not, I'm down. So that's just me, though.
I also look at it. It's interesting because he gets back there, like you said, Claire, and it's like I look at a guy like Derek Brown. He had 5 sacks this year, where he had to earn all those sacks.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna get opportunities to get some cleanup sacks because of Jalen Phillips next year. That quarterback's gonna step into that pocket. And big old 95 gonna be right there waiting for him.
What?
Yup. What did Rashid Freeman say? Rashid Thurman say in that stand-up? Twan, hello, good night. Hello, good night.
It's time to take a nap. Hey,
Yeah,
Pop,
bro.
who you got? Pop, who you got in the first?
Man, I've been saying it all year. You already know. Peter Woods.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Standing strong with Peter Woods.
Yeah. If
he's a good scheme fit too, Poppy, by the way.
He's got an A tech, man.
He's got an A scheme fit, and as far as fitting teams in the first round, we're usually in that top conversation, so that's not a shocker.
But I mean,
I just don't know if he's going to be there. He might be there.
He might. If they decide
be there.
If they decide to jump up there because they're in love with who I think they're in love with, you know, don't be surprised if Rodriguez is who they go get.
I don't think they'll do it in the first.
I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, look. If they get Rodriguez, I'm not gonna be mad. If they get Anthony Hill, I'm still static about it. As long as it's not as long as it's not an offensive weapon for him. As long as it's not an offensive weapon, because
I think Anthony Hill has a good chance of being there at 51, and that would be an absolute steal.
Nah,
that would be a steal, bro. I'm seeing mock drafts. He's going in the third now, Twan. I'm seeing him go drop to the third in some mock drafts.
Anthony Hill?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
Nah,
I saw.
That's a bunch of dudes in a basement.
The farthest I've ever seen him is in the second, and that's
I've never seen him outside the first round.
I have. I've seen him go, but he never makes it. He never makes it past 40. In the ones I've seen, he never makes it past 40.
When y'all say mock drafts, are y'all talking about credible ones or just?
I'm talking about ones where people. I'm talking about ones where people who are like on the.
I was going off that app I sent you, Twan. That Stick to the Model app.
Oh yeah.
That GM app. He's there, and he's there in the third round in some mock drafts I've done.
You know who I'm gonna send that to? If he ain't man, I know Edge would love to play around with that.
Oh yeah, Edge would go crazy with that.
Yo, Edge, he got this app he sent me where you can just like
you're literally Brant Tillis, bro. Yeah. You're literally Brant Tillis. You could restructure all types of contracts whatever way,
and then go into the draft.
And then go into the draft. Yeah, it's lit.
I'm gonna send that to you, Edge. You should have fun.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll put it up live and see what
I was about to say, boot that shit up right now, Twan.
It's nasty. It's nice. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, listen. My number one pick, man, it changed after what we did today, man. One of you have already said it, though.
It wasn't me.
One of you have already said it.
It's Sadiq, ain't it, Twan?
I'm 100% taking Kenyon Sadiq.
Oh, so was me. I said it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It makes all the sense in the world to me, bro. And trust me, when I say, like, get him, it ain't for no Bryce Young. It's for the
offense.
Yeah.
It's just for the offense,
but let me ask you this. Though. Yeah. You say Kenyon Sadiq.
Right.
But at the same time, we don't use tight ends in the offense.
Exactly. That's what.
We're going to
use tight ends.
We can line him motherfucker in the slot.
And I got to tell y'all something.
I'm not moving him.
But do you think Pop? You know, like I told y'all, sometimes we disagree on things. You know, like when we debate. And like sometimes, like people will feel one way, the other person will feel another way. But one thing I always tell people to practice is when you hear somebody say something that you don't agree with, you know what I'm saying? At least like put it in your head, think about it, and then go study it or something like that. I want to give Pop his credit because Pop made me rethink the situation at offensive coordinator, man. I don't like the dude, but I'll even give Nick Gaskins credit. I ain't seen what he got yet. But just like read me doing my homework on the dude that's going to be helping him. And yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? It can only be better or worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it can only be better or worse. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you got. And then
who knows? He might make better places, better calls than because listen to this, and this way y'all have to give me credit. I'm hearing more and more people, Nick Tri-State, say what I've been saying about Canales since he been here. The dude was too conservative. He removed them. He pretty much all but told us that. That's why he removed himself from the situation. He's too conservative.
Well, another way you can think about it too is like
I know people say that. That's my he's your head coach, and I get that. But he ain't no OC no more, man. I don't know what he was doing at Tampa Bay, but it was good over there. But he ain't got that caliber quarterback over here. But the play calling was not the same with us as it was in Tampa Bay.
And I think the play calling will be better as long as Bevel keeps a very stern grip on Isaac. But this also, like I said, it kind of removes Canales for being so engaged with Bryce and able to go into other rooms. And if they got to make a decision on keeping Bryce, well, like I said, he's kind of removed himself kind of out the space. He can, he can have a different look per se on what's really going on and see it from his own perspective because he's sitting back now like because you can't see all that when you're looking down at the call sheet.
Right.
So
yeah, man. I mean, I can appreciate that, Pop, and anybody else who said it. Yeah, man. It could be good, man. It could possibly be good. I know Claire also told me that Bevel was here to help him. It could be good. I just don't understand why he don't have a job, but it could be good.
He probably didn't want it.
Yeah.
Why would you turn down an OC job, bro?
He's been an OC. He's already been there, done that. If anything,
advising a guy on this,
he's probably getting paid more to be, what I'm saying, a babysitter. He's probably getting paid more, bro. Like straight up.
Nah.
He's been in the NFL for a long time. Like this is probably a little bit more chill, a little bit more reserved. He's still making millions of dollars. Like, and then he ain't gonna be all on him. So like, and then who's to say he wants to actually be the one hands on with Bryce?
No.
See what I'm saying? So I mean, there's so many different angles you can look at it. But also, let's not reach for no safety, man. This is a deep safety class. We don't need to reach for a safety. And everybody's horny for a safety.
Are you guys look? So who would be interested in waiting at safety and picking up Buck from TCU? I know he's older. I don't want to hear nothing about his age.
Like I said,
you're talking about Buck Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, you said Buck. I was confused. I was like, who is Buck?
Buck Clark, TCU.
I mean, I wouldn't mind waiting. I wouldn't even mind waiting until a little bit later and even going after Taff.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to reach at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing safety in the first round.
No, not in the first round.
No.
I mean, it's something that I've thought about. It would be. I'm not going to call it a luxury pick because your first pick should not be a luxury pick. It should definitely go towards something.
Hey, I got a name for y'all at safety. Genesis Smith from Arizona. How y'all feel about him?
He nice.
Yeah. Or Kilgore from South Carolina.
He was supposed to come out last year though, and then he went back to school though.
Yeah.
This is a loaded class at safety, man.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to reach into all of this.
And I would, and I'll even go as far as saying I would even wait until because he'll be there in the 4th or 5th. But I love that kid out of Iowa still, the one that he's played nothing but pure nickel safety and pure nickel corner, which is something we needed. I love Xavier Nwamka. Like, he is awesome. And for him to be a nickel, a pure nickel at 6'2", oh my God, say less.
Shout out to Pickle. He said, I got Walker. I predicted this. We got let me see some of the people in here. Sean McCrary, free safety linebacker or OT in the first. We need a walk at free safety, but we don't got to give him in the first round.
Swan and Cano.
You could go second round.
I got a name out there to throw. It's interesting because no one's really said it, and I'm only saying this name because if the board draft night falls this certain way, and it's Avion Terrell. I think he'd definitely be a good option if the board falls that type of way. Like if Sadiq isn't there, if all these guys that like if Sadiq and Thieneman and Peter Woods aren't there, if Avion's there, I mean we do need a nickel. And I know JC's great and all, but them concussions and stuff, God forbid, that he's one or two away from having to call it, hang it up, bro. You got to be prepared for anything.
Bloody Knuckles said we're getting K Klubnik at third string as a camp body.
God help us all.
He might be better than Bryce. All right, bro. I'm just
looking at Bevel's coaching. Man had 15 years as a fucking OC. God damn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
JP says Sadiq is probably is athletic enough to play the slot though. He is. Yeah. Man, that dude just makes sense to me, man. I mean, but look, Pop makes sense with the DT pick. I'm not gonna be mad. We're all just saying what we would personally want. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of players that we could get now at that pick that I wouldn't be mad at.
Let me ask y'all this. When Bevel was calling plays, what tight end really shined with Bevel? Have y'all check that out?
Nope.
He was on the Miami team.
So Bevel's had
to 2025.
I know where he was at. That's not what I asked.
Yeah,
no. You talking about old boy? I forgot Waller.
Yeah, he had Waller moving. He had Waller going.
Yeah, man, Waller was putting in work.
But also, he had Tua. He had Tua freaking on an MVP run.
Tua led the league in passing his first year as OC.
I didn't say nothing about quarterback. I said what tight end. Y'all wouldn't have told me that
Waller.
He was in the league. I literally. If that's all you got for me, then no.
Waller was you might say like Waller was like small. That dude was getting it in with them, bro.
You're missing the point. Out of 15 years, if all you can give me is one tight end, I'm good.
All right.
Well, Sadiq
but he was in. Let's look at the situations. He was in Minnesota when Favre was there. I don't even remember who their tight end was. And they were a top. And then he was in Seattle. Seattle never really had tight ends either when he was there. They were a top 10 offense
from 2011 to 2017. Then he was offensive coordinator for Detroit in 19 and 20. He was with the Jags in 21, and then he was with Miami from 22 to 25.
He became the interim head coach in Jacksonville too. That was the Urban Meyer year. He was the interim.
That was Urban Meyer year. He had to take over for Urban Meyer when Urban Meyer got fired.
Urban Meyer got fired.
I risk my case, Your Honor.
Yeah. Yep.
Shut up, man. He said Baker Mayfield is great, but what case did you make?
Out of 15 years, if you can only give me one tight end, I say no to Sadiq for me.
Okay, but Sadiq is a beast. It ain't about what
was
Bevel
he a Talo? Was he a Talo?
No, I understand what he's saying. It ain't what Bevel has done in the past with tight ends. It's what he can do with them now.
But maybe it's a situation.
Okay.
You ain't gonna pick up a Keon Sadiq unless you're gonna use him.
And no,
okay. Matter of fact, how about he doesn't use them?
Man, that would be then why pick somebody up that you ain't gonna lose at number one?
I don't know why they do what they do. I'm just telling. Hey, look. All right, when I say a harsh reality, when we come back to it later, you be like, "Yeah, you was right, Pop."
Hey, Pop,
I don't want to hear it.
When you pick up a Keon Sadiq, then you go back to your playbook and you start writing up all kinds of plays, man.
Let me ask you a question, Nick Tri-State. You think Sadiq is better than he's gonna be better than a Tyler Warren?
But that's two different types of tight ends.
No, tight end is tight end. Tight end is tight end. I ain't.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Here we go.
Because that's like saying wide receiver's wide receiver.
No,
You know,
quarterback is quarterback. Quarterback is
oh
quarterback.
my God!
Why y'all doing
you're
this?
trying to because I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm doing it
Why
now.
y'all doing
No. Because if that's the case, then every wide receiver is a wide receiver, and you know damn well that's not true, Pop.
Hey,
no, it's not.
Is.
Don't you finish that sentence? No, it's not. Okay, then I don't want to hear anyone say that we need to pick up a running back who can also receive, because guess what? That's not what running backs were ever meant to do in the first place. So I don't want to hear another person ever tell me that.
Been messy because he don't want him at the number 1 pick. That's why he been messy.
But I've gave you so many different things. I said the coordinator doesn't use them. I honestly don't think we need a tight end. And then 3, I think we're overhyping him. He didn't have Tyler Warren numbers. He didn't have what's the other tight end that went to the Raiders?
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers. He didn't even have Harold Fanning numbers in college. What are we talking about? Whatever. Keep the glaze.
Yo, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Real quick, to answer your question real quick, Pop, I think as a receiving threat, I think he could be better, but as an all-around tight end, I don't see it, because Warren is a force in the run game as a blocker. Like,
yeah, I agree.
He really is. Yeah. It's the same thing with looking at Colston Loveland or Tyler Warren in this draft.
If you line up in the 12 personnel, and no offense, but you don't want him on the field if you're lining up in 12 personnel.
Hey man, we got Panther Pickle in the building.
What's that? Yeah.
Come on, Pickle.
Because if he has to stay on the edge and help the right or left tackle block, or even a block on a blitz, chip on a blitz, you got to ask yourself, can he do it?
101 people in the chat right now watching us live. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We need 101 likes, 102 likes now. We need 102 likes. Hit that like button right now, man. Hope the algorithm out. You know what I'm saying? It is important that you guys hit that like button. Just go ahead and take time to do it right now. We'll wait a minute and wait for you. Hit that like button right now. You're enjoying the content? Hit the like button. Tell somebody to subscribe to the channel. Share. If you think the show is great, man, share the show with your friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Send them the link. Say, yo, check this show out. Boom, 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 boom. This is a guy named Pop that be up there talking crazy. This dude,
it makes sense. It makes sense, baby.
You know what I'm saying? This girl named Claire she be doing it, Let the people know, man. Hit that like button right now, man. Show some love, man. Show some love. Go ahead, Pickle.
Yeah. I personally don't think we'll go tight end at all in the draft, but a lot of people have a desire for a tight end. So, and what do I know? I never thought
we'll go get John Michael Gillenboard
last year, and we did. So, there's some good tight ends in this draft. I think. I don't know what Canales' or Isaac's idea for a future tight end is. So it's hard to predict what type of tight end to go get him.
Not
a balanced tight end.
Not to cut you off, Pickle, but look, let's just go live. It's like 8 minutes. New blueprint drop with Lloyd hitting the building. Let's check it out real quick, guys.
See South. Let's get to the Panthers, because I think it's safe to say they have had the most eventful free agency thus far.
It's a ton of work that really never stops. We're evaluating everybody in the league throughout the year, so it's a continuous process of just evaluating everybody and then identifying the guys we think will help us the most.
The cool thing about it is that you're building your team, and it's very exciting, and everybody's trying to make their team the best it could be.
Look at Piccolo.
Position. We need to get some more playmakers, some more toughness, more football intelligence, more range to make plays and cover up the field.
I think a lot of it just starts with just clear communication of the coaches and us going back and forth on what they feel they need.
So inside backers, I think we need a alpha green dot.
Dan really challenges us in terms of how are these guys going to fit in our schemes and how are we going to use them.
Lloyd certainly is a upgrade, big time upgrade, and a guy that can run the huddle and run the defense and be a hell of a playmaker.
Devin Lloyd, big time deal to join the Panthers. 3 years, $45 million deal.
Feels good out here. Nice. 84. Okay. Welcome to the team. Welcome to Charlotte. It's a wonderful place to live.
Yeah, when I got the call, honestly, I mean, Carolina was really always that team, to be honest. So it wasn't as much of a surprise. It was more so like, okay, we're doing this. Like, I was ready.
Extremely athletic. Anything that you are looking for that position in terms of he runs very fast, he jumps really high, he's got explosion, he's got quickness, he's got all the physical attributes.
4 quarters, they got to deal with us. 4 quarters, man. Dominate your matchup.
Talk about the captain of the defense. He's going to be running the huddle.
It starts right now. Believe it. Believe it.
He's going to have enough ownership of our scheme to get us into the right call. And then what you see, what he does in terms of how he plays, how he tackles, how he can take on linemen.
I'm hunting that ball, bro. Attack the ball.
Our run game is going to be enhanced by how he's going to play downhill.
He can be disruptive as a blitzer, and he can make plays.
Hey, Claire, did you hear what I just said? What I just heard?
Yeah.
He said, and that's good news. He said that he's going to be in there to get those guys in the right play.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like if Evero calls the wrong play, he's giving him the green light to audible. So I love that.
Well, he just said he's going to be leading the. We talked about this last time. Here's our green dot guy right here. This is him. This is him right here.
He's also said since then that he plans to meet with Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly and Dan in the film room a lot this offseason. He wants to pick their brain and know what they know on how to scout.
That's a good thing, but he should have been doing that, But I'm glad he's changing. Yeah.
Right, but with the Jaguars, he didn't have nobody smart enough.
He's talking about Devin Lloyd.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Not Evero.
Oh,
right. Let's go.
Is in coverage.
I think everybody's going to talk about the 99-yard return.
Ball's intercepted. The ball is picked off. Are you kidding me? Devin Lloyd bringing it back again. Touchdown. Devin Lloyd with the length of the field.
Little did I know he'd be on our team when we were watching that play in person.
Hey, man. That's a long way.
You're getting a guy that brings a ton of value on every down. The guy that kind of really embodies everything we want in the green dot guy. Just toughness, competitiveness, very smart, leadership capability, and a guy that just has a natural presence to him.
I got him in the gear already.
Oh, good time.
How you doing?
Yeah. Got some gear.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a little chilly out there.
Yeah, come on in. Grab a seat, man.
Overall, I'm just looking forward to, what we're going to do on that field. It's, for me, playing 11-1, that's really what it comes down to. We have all this talent, and the biggest thing is for us to come together and to all be on the same page. And I know that when we do that, it's going to be really special.
I hear you. What's going on, Panther Nation? It's Devin Lloyd here. So excited to be a Panther. Just signed the paperwork. Let's get ready to roll. Get the ticket. Let's do it.
All right. That's awesome, man.
Vibes have been great. Honestly, everybody's been super friendly. Obviously, meeting a whole bunch of new faces, but everybody's made it really easy. Just so welcoming, making it feel like home. And, I'm excited to continue to build relationships and get to know everybody. All right, it's where the magic happens.
Yep. I bet your parents out there.
You did?
They're awesome.
They are.
Navy vets, structured, disciplined household.
Very much so. Bathrooms are
together, huh?
Spotless.
Yeah. Everything's just so.
Yeah. No,
That's one of the things.
That's why you're the way you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You might not have noticed, but we're pretty excited to have you.
Hey, I'm excited to be here. I mean, we got so many pieces, so just want to do my part and, try to make this place elevate even more,
Right,
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I like the white desk. It makes it more open,
Oh, yeah. You're exactly what we need right now. So stabilizing the defense, communicating.
Pause it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have fun doing it too. It's like I always try to tell.
Did you hear the words that Evero just spoke?
Yes.
You're exactly what we need right now.
You're exactly what we need. This is who I wanted, damn it. Woo! Y'all understand, man. Oh, and just pair him up just with one more dog beside. I just need one more person beside Derrick Brown and one more person behind Devin Lloyd that can learn, who got everything. Man, just give me Peter Woods and Rodriguez. I'm happy.
Hey, Pop, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, brother.
You remember like when I hit you up and you were asleep?
How about both of them?
And you were asleep? Hey, Pop, when you woke up, what time did you wake up that morning?
About 4:45, somewhere around
something.
there.
So, Pop,
Yeah.
if I would have called you then and you picked up, and I said, and the Carolina Panthers just picked him up, and they said, Pop, they need somebody to go pick him up from the airport. Would you went over there and got him?
Yeah, I would have called out that day. Yeah, I would have called out. Yeah, for sure.
I have more important duties.
Yeah, I would have called out. I would have took her to the airport. I would have told Mama she need to cook something.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pop said, we're going by the house first, man, before we take
Yeah.
you over there.
I would have to.
Let's get it.
People like this isn't like my defense or the coach's defense. This is all of us collaborating to make this thing go.
Lies.
It's gonna be fun.
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause that.
That was your defense.
I missed it.
This is
Going
not
forward,
your
it might
defense.
be, but
hold on. Time on.
I'll back it up,
Pop,
son.
Pop, I'll tell you exactly what he said. He said, "This is not my defense. This is a collaborative defense." No, bro. You don't say that to a guy that's coming in, because right now
That's
the
exactly
first
why
thing
everyone should talk.
because the first thing that he's gonna think about is like, okay, then whose defense is this? Because I can't just be running 2 or 3 different defenses at one time. I need to know whose defense is. So I know.
He lied when he said it wasn't his. It was your defense. It might be inclusive in the future.
Twan, I understand that, but if I'm a guy that's coming in and that's the first thing you tell me, I'm like, okay, then whose defense is it? Like, your defensive coordinator, this has to be your defense.
He just said whose it is. He said it's collaborative.
I don't need a collaborative. I need a person's name stamped on this, so I know, like, hey, I know who I need to go to. Like, hey, this is not working. We need to do this instead of this. I'm not gonna run to the fucking DB fucking coordinator because my DBs were out of sync when I'm trying to get everybody else in the play. No, I'm not doing it. I'm running to one person, a run person only. That's the defensive coordinator. Don't tell me it's a collaborative defense.
Maybe that's what he mean. Maybe that's what he mean as far. Maybe he's like trying to shout out the assistants and the linebacker coaches.
At the end of the goddamn, it's your motherfucking defense.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. I don't know what he meant.
I understand that, Blood, and I appreciate that. But as a defensive player myself, I'm not trying to go to somebody else. I need to go to one person.
Edge, I get it. Edge, I get it. I don't like the way he holding his hand out right now.
Wow.
No.
All right, let's go, man. Let's cover it.
Coach's defense. This is all of us collaborating to make this thing. We'll have fun doing it too. Like I always try to tell people, like, this isn't like my defense or the coach's defense. This is all of us collaborating to make this thing go. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the process doing it too. So
absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, like you said, I think it's a great fit as well.
Yeah.
Just want to come in and do the best I can do for you guys. That's really it. I know they're gonna put us in great position to have success.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of with Edge now, man. Well, I just don't like the fact that he lied. Like, you're the defensive coordinator. Whose defense is it then?
Because if I need shit fixed,
it's a bad soundbite.
maybe that's why this defense always been screwed up, because there's nobody really running it at the top.
No, it was Evero. He just lying because he's been bad at it. But maybe it will be more collaborative, which I agree with in the future. But it was yours. You got to take ownership of that.
There's so much talent. There's going to be opportunities for everybody to eat. And obviously, I have strengths in the pressure game as far as blitzing, as well as coverage, being able to make plays with Miles on the quarterback, obviously defending the run as well. So I'm sure they're going to utilize me in that regard. It's really special coming to an organization that does have elite linebacker play for years on end. And it just holds the bar really high. It's a challenge that, I embrace, and I don't want to compare myself to anybody. All those players are great players, Hall of Fame players, elite players in this league. And so for me, it's understanding that I have those resources, and I absolutely plan on taking advantage of those guys, because I know that they're great men and they want to help, and I want to get better. I want to get better so that I can be on that level one day as well.
Man, I believe you will, Devil Lord. I think you will be the next Hall of Famer.
Oh, there's Jalen's. I just saw Jalen Phillips's thing.
We gotta we're gonna play him a little later in the show, man. I will play his too, because people want to see his. But look, I gotta get the floor to Pop, man. This is Pop's guy. This is who you really wanted. How you feeling after you seeing this, man, and the way he's talking, bro? We up.
I mean, there ain't much to say. We all should be like super happy. I know everybody happy about it. I mean, this is definitely my favorite out of everybody that we got. This is definitely my favorite. It was a need. Um, it was something that I'm glad they addressed because we got the best linebacker that was available in free agency, and I don't think we've ever done that. And
Did we get the best
he
linebacker in free agency, or did we get the right linebacker in free agency?
it was
We
both.
got the
He was
right,
he was
got the
best.
right
Oh,
linebacker.
yes.
It was both to
And
me.
technically, I mean,
Because I'm
technically, I mean,
about fit.
Jalen Phillips was
I'm all
also
about
up
fit.
there.
Yeah.
So
So like
More.
there's 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 nothing bad I can say about this guy. I think Phillips. I was very hard on Phillips, but he definitely. I think now getting healthy and this that and other, he he seemed like he really wanted. I want guys that really want to be here. That's another thing. Like I know some guys just go for the money, which I get it, but I also want guys who really want to be here. And these two guys really seem like they wanted to be here. Um, Man, they just, I mean, Dan, bro, duffel bad Dan, bro, you did it. You did it. Nobody can slander you this year. I know we clown about the Kenny Pickett, but I mean, whatever. That I can let that slide after, especially what you did today, getting this left tackle, bro. This is probably the best free agency I have seen
It's the
in a
best
very,
I've seen.
yeah, this is probably the best, bro. Like
Hey Claire,
we did it.
Claire, since the beginning, since 704 Charlotte Brown show was made, man. You know, one of the things that I've always preached is that when Carolina starts doing the right things and showing up on the field and playing the right way and winning, I've always said that's going to attract people to say, I want to go to Carolina, because for so many years, guys was like, what am I going to go over there for other than a paycheck?
Yeah.
And I said,
mean,
I said, if we keep doing the right things and building, players will want to come here. I'm with Pop, man. Yeah, they're getting paid, but I'm sensing the feeling that them dudes wanted to be here. They
You no
believe in what
longer,
they seeing happening over here.
you no longer, Lloyd, have to be a Jaguar, a Puma. You don't never have to be a Puma again in your life, bro. You're now a real cat. You're a Panther.
Shout out to Eternal252 with the $5 super chat. He said, if you want to win a Super Bowl, go defense. If you want a playoff appearance, go offense. We can't stack this defense with more elite talent in the secondary. He said, we
I'm with
can.
him.
I said,
I,
can. He said, we can stack this defense with more
I'm with
elite
him.
talent in the
I'm with
secondary.
him. I'm with him. That's what I want. I want the nastiest defense you ever seen. I don't even want to touch offense until the fourth round.
We've proven that we can score on people, man. We had problems last year. As good as the defense was, stopping people.
Yeah.
So like, I think this defense right now on paper, shout out to PD Quick. On paper, this defense right now is looking like a between 10 to 17 points a game defense that they're gonna allow. On paper.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that real. I can see
I
that
think
real nice.
I think we score enough points that. What would you guys say we averaged last year? Around 21, 24?
17 points.
17.
17 points.
Okay.
That
I
ain't
think that's
enough.
per ESPN.
Well, that's what I'm.
Per
That's
ESPN or
that's
Pro
why.
Football
Yeah,
Reference.
that's gonna make for a good show too. So let's just like, where we gonna get those points from? What can we get 7? What can we get 10 more points from? So
I mean, honestly,
it
by
might be the
doing
play
what we by
calling.
doing what we
Yeah, yeah.
well, I think
Go
it's
ahead,
by
go ahead,
doing
bro.
what we couldn't do. It's by doing what we couldn't do last year,
Yeah.
which was get pressure, quarterback hits, sacks. I mean, I think that was the ultimate deciding factor even last year of having the difference of an average. I think if you want to get technical with it, I think the actual thing was like 17.7 points was the average. I don't know why they bother with that damn decimal, but anyway.
Ray in the building, Yogi.
But
Yogi.
but personally, I think that, and I think in takeaways we weren't the best either, which is part of that secondary. But I know where we were the lowest in by far was definitely in that pressure rate, the sack rate, and then, quarterback hits, things of that nature. We were between 30 and 32 in those categories. So that's definitely going to help. And I think part of that is definitely you're getting a linebacker to help. We've just got more edge rusher help. I don't think we'll get another edge rusher in this draft. But I think that, and kind of where Pop's going with it, you could go D tackle, which there's a lot of good D tackles this year.
I ain't mad at Peter Woods. Trust me. I don't want
I'm not
nobody
mad
to
at
get
Peter
me.
Woods either. I wouldn't
We
even
get
be mad
Peter Woods.
at his what's his running mate? What's his damn name? TJ Parker.
That'd be historic if they did it because he never
we
drafted a
get Peter
Clemson player.
Woods. I'm calling Pop. I'm gonna be the first to call Pop and look, man. I might drive the shuttle. Let's go get a beer or something like that, man. Something to chill with. Hey, Ray's in the building. He got a question for you, Claire. He said, "Yo, Claire, who is this Panthers team? This free agency has been crazy. Never seen us been this active and spend that type of money."
Oh, I responded to him already, but not verbally, but I responded to him in the chat.
Great, bro.
It's not the same. That was my response. It's not the same. It's really not.
And we're putting the money, and we're putting the money in the right people.
I've never seen us do a free agency like this. I was asked yesterday on the pod about it, and I said I do think this is the best free agents that we ever had. Now, if we go out and win one game next year, then it's going to take that good free agency all to hell. But the pieces are there. We just have to put everything together and win.
And Pickle, they did it at the right time too, because
you're right.
We know who we're going against this year.
Yeah.
This ain't. If we had this type of free agency last year, oh my God, boy, I don't even know what this. Without a, oh man, look, sky's the limit. But this year, the competition has went up. We all know we playing the number ones in every division, or whoever it is we playing against. We're playing the best ones, and in their divisions. We can't. You can't come in here half-ass.
Absolutely, I love it. You want some playing time? I love it. Shout out to Ringo from Ringo. He said getting Walker for $10 million was a steal.
Yeah, it was. It was a fucking steal.
Yeah, it was. He was.
Oh,
he was
he's
my
your future left tackle.
Yeah, he was my number one left tackle in all of free agency. I was telling back in December we should go sign him.
Shout out to T. Thomas. He said, I completely disagree with Twan. Our defense was way better than our offense last season.
Because it is, or it was. Our defense was way better than our offense.
I didn't say our defense wasn't.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. Ask T. Thompson. I
agree.
I don't know.
Big Dog Hammer in the building. He said, our defense was a problem last year because they were tired, which is facts. Because they were always on the field. Now, I said that a lot of times because of the offense couldn't score and all them 3 and outs.
And yet we still ended the season with I think it was like the 16th ranked passing offense or 15th or passing off defense, and then 17th in rushing or something. Like we still stayed in the teens,
right?
Albeit for what it was. So
can we say the pressure is on now? On the offense?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's a good pressure, though. It's a good pressure.
Well, it's a good pressure in the sense of it's like, hey, well, true, but here's my thing. It's a good pressure in the sense of it's like you now have a defense who has been re-upped again to help keep you competitive in games.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do now?
Because if we keep getting you the ball back and you don't score,
well, that's what I was about to say. That's where I'm kind of at with it. It's like we can give you the ball, we can, and this is an exaggeration. So when I say this, just understand that we could force 8 turnovers in one game by some fashion, and if all those 8 times you don't score any points, or maybe you get field goals out of 2 of the 8 times, and you go 4 and out, or you turn the ball over yourself, then don't come looking at us as to why we lost the game.
Well, Claire just said what I was about to hint to or allude to, is that the only negative pressure I think it puts it on Bryce. Because if the defense is constantly saving you out there, then why would we be signing you to a big contract or whatever when the defense saved you all year? You know, now you're going to have to do something over there on the offensive side of the ball. Ain't nobody going to pay you when the defense was saving you all year. So, like, he got, man, look, we ain't even got to talk about it. He knows. I thought it was last year, but he knows this is his last opportunity to get it right.
So, if I may say, it's not just Bright, though. It's
not, but he's the quarterback.
Right. Walker signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
So if he's basing his future of a massively big contract on what happens this year. Jalen Coker is waiting in the wings, and if they don't do it before then, and he has an explosive year, then that's great for him. Somebody will pay him. If he has a below average year, then they'll go get another wide receiver, and he'll go back into the depth chart.
So I wanted to bring this up since we're talking about free agency. There's been a lot of slander, and y'all know how I am. I gotta bring it up, even though it's not Toxic Tuesday. But I've heard a lot of toxicity about this one particular free agent taking somebody's job. John Mechie.
Oh God.
Has some Panther fans already with his 4 years of never getting over 300 yards and has only gotten 4 touchdowns in 4 years, has now came in and took Excel's job.
Man, I haven't even responded to that because it's like, do you really need to?
The fact
I think the people need to hear 704. We talk about it.
Okay, but look, before we do that, man.
Oh God. Can't believe this is even about to be a conversation.
Yeah, but we have to have it, man.
That's fine, but I mean, it's absolutely absurd.
Hey, look, welcome to the show, man. I'm telling everybody, we going deaf on the whole league.
Is it Mittens?
Got my man tweaking here. What's going on, bro?
Good, man. How's it going?
How's it going, bro? Hey, heard from you a minute. What's going on? You good? Huh?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, this John.
No, you know what? You used to come in with a lot of aggression. You should be happy today, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm happy, bro.
Is that my guy, Chucky?
Yeah, what's good, man?
It's Chook.
What up, Chucky?
It's Chook. It's Chook.
Chooks. Yeah, man. What was y'all talking about the John Mechie thing?
Yeah,
we're about to
talk about it. They get ready to.
I'm ready for Claire. Claire really wants to take off on it, so let's get it.
I just want to say something.
I don't want to take off on it. I just can't believe that this is actually going to be an argument.
I just want to say something quick and let y'all have it. When I heard the same thing Pop heard. This is Bryce dude. He played with him in Alabama. He gonna take man. That dude ain't did enough to make a sandwich.
Hey, can I comment on this situation real quick?
I like to comment.
They're gonna take.
Let's all comment on it. Let's all comment on it.
It's a 1 year. It's a 1 year, $1.9 million contract. Am I gonna?
That's how much they think of him.
Am I gonna sit here and say he's gonna take Excel's job? No, but what I can say is he'll have an opportunity to beat him out for it.
Can I
Whether
say
he
this?
does or not, I don't know. But he's gonna certainly have a chance.
Can I say this?
Excel, don't be worried at all.
He's a camp body. Let's just be real. He's a camp body.
Let's be for real.
I think he has a better chance at trying to take away Bryson Tremaine's job than Excel's job. Let's be honest here.
Well, let's be honest though.
Nobody got scared.
If it's up to Xavier Legette. If Xavier Legette comes in this season and plays like he did last season, hey, don't be surprised if somebody takes his job.
That's a better conversation.
If Mitchie plays good because he has a college experience with Bryce, which is a Tennessee fan I watched, now then so be it. But it goes right back to that last conversation we had. This is Xavier Legette's year to put up or shut up. Yes, I was worth that first.
That's true.
Or
That's
no,
true.
I wasn't.
Wait. But hold on.
The only person taking an Excel job is the receiver that we already pick in this draft.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't think we're taking a wide receiver.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Twan, with all this talk about 19, what if Jordan Tyson was there?
Man,
Hold
I don't give
on.
a fuck about that.
You know,
Hold
that's
on.
who I want. But look, go ahead. Let me let
Hold on.
Jordan
Edge cook.
Hold
Titan.
on. But
Edge
Pick-
cook.
but
The Edge cook.
but pickle. We can't say that and then expect Bryce Young to actually look his way because he hardly ever looked his way. And when he did, it was only like 1 or 2 targets. Let's not forget how many targets XL truly got last season. All right. And let's not forget who his Cali to Cali connection was. So with Mechie coming here, and I put this out in the Discord, with Mechie coming here, is Mechie going to take catches, targets, and touchdowns away from Tech? Is he going to do that? Yes or no? Since Mechie and Bryce has that Bama to Bama connection.
No.
No, because it's Tech.
Edge is cooking. Edge is cooking.
What do you
Let Edge cook.
XL and Tech?
No, I know what Edge's point is. Keep
Edge
going.
is cooking.
I know Edge is
cooking.
going.
Edge.
Keep going, Edge. Yep, keep going.
So why did we bring Mechie in here for?
Camp body. A camp body.
Competition.
If we brought him,
So you could literally get a camp body and draft
They
not
have
having to
enough
pay.
camp bodies
anyway.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's listen. Us signing Mechie is a.
Hold up. Let we'll go to Nick after this. Let Edge finish. She cooking.
So since we brought him here for a camp body, and we're basically telling XL, hey XL, you got to get your play up. You got to put your work in. Well, how about this? Instead of telling XL to put his work in, why don't you tell Bryce, hey Bryce, why don't you pass the ball around because you it's not just the show, it's the receiver show with Tech, Mechie, fucking Bryson Tremaine.
Definitely not
I wish
Bryson
Bryce
Tremaine.
would get out there and try to throw the Mechie every other. I wish he would.
No, don't. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Because Poppin and I might be on the same page here. Go ahead.
And then that's gonna get him on the. Then Kenny Pickett will make an earlier appearance.
So hold on. So that is my worst fear. I already have a wide receiver who gets open, who only had 2 drops this year, who gets balls thrown to the dirt,
Get him.
and who had a coordinator who did not know how to use him right. Now you're expecting me to trust in a 5'11" who runs a 4.89 in a 40, who's been on 4 different teams now, who didn't take nobody else's job to come in here and take XL's? Who hasn't even hit 300 yards?
Get him.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I think he's an insurance policy for more. That's what I think he is.
Y'all, look, Mechie is not going to push XL.
Fine. I was just gonna. Can I say one thing? Because I gotta be out, y'all. I gotta be out. So I just want to say one thing.
You've been here longer than you said. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing something real quick, but I'm gonna just say this: Mechie is not a threat per se, but all it is letting. It's like the Devin Lloyd signing. Dan Morgan is telling Trevor Wallace he's on thin ice. John Mechie signing is letting XL know his leash is very short. I know it don't mean anything right now.
And that's what I do.
Let's be honest.
I do believe
all that. I
believe
I guess XL is some god, and I don't see it.
Exactly what I said earlier.
Sometimes when you start bringing a lot of guys in at your position, you will get you'll be like, "What's going on here, bro? What y'all doing?" You will ask.
I mean, true, but here's my difference. Devin Lloyd, we signed for a long-term, more lucrative contract. John Mechie at 1.9. Okay, yeah, he's real threatening. Okay, ooh.
I didn't say
Devin, that's 2 different things. I agree. Devin Lloyd is the starter.
I was about to say John. Thank you, Chuck. Sorry, go ahead. You're go ahead.
Devin Lloyd is the definitive starter. Even Trevor Wallace knows that. I mean, he doesn't even know that. Who Trevor Wallace is competing with. If it's like a 2nd-round pick of Jacob Rodriguez, that's who he'll be competing with. That's who Tevin Wallace will be competing with. John Mechie is, even I'm a Bryce supporter. John Mechie is a camp body, like the Forsyth dude. He's a camp body. He's probably not even gonna make the team.
He's gonna get horn minutes.
I'm just shocked that people are so horny just because they played with each other 5 years ago.
I said it.
He's not the same person for one, and I know he went through his ups and downs with his health and things of that nature. It's not about that. It's about business. You're not elevating our wide receiver room with him,
No.
so y'all can cut that out. He hasn't elevated anybody else's wide receiver room, and you can't say he didn't have a quarterback because he had Jalen Hurts and C.J. Stroud. So all these excuses, oh my God, he played with Bryce, did that, another, yada yada, but he ain't did nothing in the NFL yet. So he
Yeah,
ain't take.
John
He
Mechie
might.
has done nothing in
He
the
might.
NFL.
He might
Bro.
take. And I hate to say it, but he might take Jimmy Horn's job.
That's what
It's
I just said.
possible.
He gonna
But
take Horn's bet.
but my worst fear, I hope he doesn't. But because Horn can take the top off. My worst fear is that if he gets some playing time, favoritism starts to happen. Then it's like, now you can see somebody open.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this though. Hey, look, if you get in there and Bryce throw to him, if at the end of the game we won, I don't care.
Facts.
I
Go
just
on,
don't.
facts.
So then it becomes about who Panthers fans won't get in catches. Look, whoever's open is who I want Bryce to throw it to, man.
That's my favorite receiver. Whoever's open is my favorite receiver.
Hey,
but if he get in there and start making noise, it ain't like I ain't gonna be like take him out. Or he got to stay out there. Cause
A lot
man.
of forced throws I've seen this year already. So favoritism at its best. Favoritism at its best.
That's why David Moore will be here till Canales is fired.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I gotta say, Morgan ain't going nowhere. Hey, look, I gotta look. It's a lot of new people in the chat, man. I gotta shout them out.
David Moore ain't never going nowhere.
Shout out to Trey Sama. He's still in the chat. He said we need to replace Ashawn. Shout out to my man Sean Capri in the building. He said super excited for next season. I am already too, bro. Already. We're gonna have a great summer. Trey Sama again, he said we were too predictable. Every team knew we were running the ball every first down. Yeah. That's some people's coach or whatever. Ray, Evero has too much at his disposal to F this up. Bryce has way too much at his disposal to F up. Both of y'all need to produce. Absolutely.
Twan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you do me a favor? Read the eternal comment. I gotta address him.
I'm gonna get that.
It is hilarious.
Shout out to TLG, long live the king. Shout out to all the new people in the chat today, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy real quick, man. He said, y'all are saying all this while saying not to get a wide receiver in the first round is crazy. Laughing out loud. Hey, that's why I want that tight end. He's just like a wide receiver to me, man. Which one did you say?
Kenyon Sadiq is like a Harold Fannin to me.
Yeah.
But not better.
Or an Arande Gadsden.
Shout out to Sean McCurry. He said it's a big what if, but I trust Bryce on third down than I did the defense stopping anyone in third down. Some truth to that.
Well,
okay. It is some truth to that. Mike Hall, 737. Another new person. Mike Hall, he said, it's a possibility he could take his job. Ho and Bryce clicked. Nah. I don't think so. Which comment you say, Pop?
Eternal.
Shut your cat in here. I take Jacob Rodriguez at 19 and take safety Bud Clark at 51. You can get Bud in the 4th or 5th, bro.
The second round.
I won't be mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, but you can get Bud in the 4th or the 5th. He ain't going.
You ain't got to reach for Bud though.
Yeah. He might not even make it out of training camp. Laughing out loud. They already paid him. No, which comment you say?
Eternal.
Which
one?
The one that says, "I'm gonna laugh."
Okay. Yeah. Eternal 252 said, "I'm gonna laugh at y'all if Mechie make the team, and him and Coker end up with the first with 1K. That's 3K pet. Coker." What's going on, okay? I'm gonna laugh at y'all if Mechie make the team and him and Coker end up with 1,000. That's
if that happens.
Coker Mechie.
If that happens, I will give Eternal $1,000.
Eternal.
If that happens, I will get
that's
$1,000.
adorable. That's not happening. Period. So
Yeah, it's not happening. So if that
Eternal.
happens, I give him $1,000.
I just started watching Panther football 3 years ago. I'm lying. Please tell me, since Bryce been here, when did he have two 1K wide receivers? I'll wait.
not never.
Miss Douglas said expect to see a lot more from Tremaine. He's Brad's dude. I hope not.
I see a lot of them on special teams. That's what we're gonna see him at. I better stop. If everybody caught the flu, then you'll see him.
If they want a lot of yards in the passing, then they're going to have to pull the ball out from between the offensive coordinator or the head coach's ass cheeks, and he needs to learn to throw the ball or at least run the offense he wants to run.
Right.
Because he doesn't now. That's all I want him to do, and I've said this many times. I don't care if he runs the ball or passes the ball. I want us to go out and run the offense that fits up. If it's running, fine. If it's passing, fine. But that's just how it is. And last year we never did that. We claimed one thing and then tried to do something else, and then come back and said we should have done the other. And we did that all damn year long.
That's true.
And it was jackass stupid from the get-go. And you can blame the quarterback, you can blame the head coach, you can blame the water boy if it likes. But as long as they walk out there on that field and they have a Panther logo on, they was ass cheeks on offense.
Ass.
I gotta say something, man. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Pop, I want to shake your hand, brother. Look, I'm starting to feel Pop's frustration because it wasn't, and it's nothing to Darrell Sunchild. I got love for Darrell Sunchild, but these comments, I'm tired of hearing it too. I feel Pop's anger now, bro. He said if it's XL's put up or shut. Look, so this is what Pop is trying to tell y'all, man. How is it XL's put up or shut up year? We looked at every play this in the earlier show. How's it put
About
up?
makes you sick, doesn't it?
When Bryce Young is his problem.
Y'all want to say put up and shut up for Bryce?
But
it can't be. It's got to be put up and shut up for Bryce.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
But Tet's successful, a Coker's successful, but XL's not successful.
Coker has not been successful. What has Coker done?
What has Coker done? Did you watch the wild card playoff game?
Listen.
Okay, so one game. We're gonna make this off of one game.
True. You know that Coker has only played 11 games since he's been here in total.
Yeah, people get injured. It's the NFL.
He needs to learn how to
It doesn't.
healthy and in shape.
Juke. That doesn't. You cannot make excuses for shit like that. What we're trying to tell you. Successful also means available. It ain't because you balled out today and then you disappear because of health. That's not how it works. It just doesn't.
And those
highlights the NFL is all about what have you done for me lately.
Chuk, in those highlights we watch every XL play. And if you see how many times Bryce didn't look his way at all when he was wide open, or threw at this man's feet, or threw behind him, great. Look, XL made his own ridiculous mistakes too. But when you actually see it with your own eyes in every play, everybody was like, "Oh man, I got to think different about this XL situation."
Guys, hold on. So you guys watch every XL play?
Yes, I went and got every pass thrown to XL. Yeah. Every single pass thrown, every target at XL, and we broke down every single pass, every route.
3-hour show. Yeah,
it was about a 3-hour show.
And just for some perspective, he was targeted 64 times. Of the 64 times, 35 were deemed catchable. Of the 35, he caught 32 of them. So XL's the problem.
Out of those 32 that he caught, only 2 of them that he dropped this year.
This is the show right here that you guys need to go watch right here, man. I'm gonna throw it up. Go watch that.
I'll watch it. I'll be fair. I'll watch it. I'll come back to y'all.
It's gonna change your perspective.
Yeah, go watch the Why Hate Me show. Watch that Why I Hate Me show. I guarantee you, like Chook, you'll be like, oh man, I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, go watch that. It's Pop got the all 31s up there. Here it is right here.
What has Coker done has
Go
got a
watch
crazy
this show
statement.
right here, guys. Subscribe to the channel 704. This was one of Pop's first shows too, man.
You got part one, you got part two. Part one, we
part
just
one
talking
and a
about
part
Excel.
two.
Part two, we break down. We actually do the film work and break it down.
Right.
Sorry
Excellent
if y'all
show.
hear my frustration on there. You know, some people will take some things out of context.
Yeah,
but
that was the
outside
second.
of that,
That was the second show. This is the first one.
I watched that.
No, this is the second one. Why Hate Me Too? Why Hate Me Too? This was the first show, and this is the second one.
you want to see the
Pop
film
did both
breakdown?
shows.
Why I Hate Me Too is on there. That's the one you want to watch, and it'll show you every single pass, every target, bruh. Yes, XL needs to clean up some things like his awareness and things of that nature. But a lot of things weren't even going to happen if XL weren't doing what he was doing. He was coming back to Bryce to help him out and all type of shit. Bro, I don't even want to break it down to y'all because I want y'all to go watch and enjoy it for
Yeah, go see
yourself.
it. Go see it. Yeah, go see it for
I'm
yourself.
telling you.
Look. I watch it. Like you know me, like Twan. I call out shit when I call out shit when I see it. But Coker and hold on one second.
No, it's not. It's not the Coker thing. It was that people were just like, man, I didn't realize XL had it. That like Bryce was really overlooking this dude, and like it didn't help.
It was dummy passes. it was all type of stuff. It's like, bro.
You threw him a couple hospital balls too, man.
Right, listen, y'all. If it's put right there in front of you, don't put yourself in denial and say, "Oh, just because your mind is set on it one way, go look at the video and get it for your own perspective,
what I was
y'all."
saying was, and I get it. I watched the whole thing. I watch it, but I'm saying like, how does Coker have access and T-Mac have
So
success?
I'm asking
and
you,
XL doesn't have access?
what is the success that Coker has had that has deemed him to be some ungodly, otherworldly wide receiver that y'all are making him sound like he is?
I never said. Okay, first of all, I never said he was a god receiver, but the man can play. I've seen the wild card game by myself, and T-Mac
we're
was
talking about
consistent
one
this whole
game.
season.
Hold on. I'm totally with Chook on that. Look, man. Every game that dude played, he was out there making it happen. If you want to complain about the amount of games he played, then I get it.
Yes.
But when he's out there, the dude wouldn't.
But I'm not gonna call it success.
Claire,
he ain't never even dropped the pass.
Claire, if all the receivers were just struggling, I'm on your side. But if two are successful and one is struggling, how can I?
What are we measuring as
data?
success? And don't bring up one game. What is this measurement of success that we're using for Coker?
Play 5 games and look good for 5 games.
Chook, just change it to this, Chook. When Coker is out there, he makes it happen.
All right, well then we'll just have to agree to disagree because I'm not going to debate this topic over an undrafted free agent. So, but continue.
Oh wow! So now he's an undrafted free agent because he is an
undrafted free agent.
But okay, but he's being
It's
successful.
not like he did. Okay. By your measurement.
Well, are we really debating that this guy's not absolutely good when he is?
I'm not saying
She
he's
didn't say
not
he ain't good.
I didn't say he wasn't good.
It ain't a success.
But I'm not. I feel like the measuring stick for what we are
So you
considering
just don't like the word
successful.
success? Okay, I got you.
I don't. Okay. Let's just move on to another topic.
No, I'm saying I
Christ.
agree with you. So you said if you saying you don't like the word
Success
success,
to
I
me
get it.
means that you are actually, and I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm talking about doing a full-on impact of the game. Tech was an impact player on this team. Adam Thielen, when he was here, was an impact player on this team. Okay, I have not seen, and I'll even say XL has not been able to do that either. But to say that Coker has done some leaps and bounds over XL, to me, that I just don't agree with that. I think y'all are just calling it success because he hasn't dropped the ball as much as XL, but I believe XL has also gotten more targets.
Coker's better than XL to me, man.
I mean,
this ain't the first time you heard it.
And
you heard it from many other people.
But she's not comparing them to.
I'm not.
Okay.
She's not comparing.
All right.
I just don't consider what Jalen Coker and his sample size and everything else that he's done to be this big, huge success story. I just don't.
Shout out to Petey Quick. You know, Petey. Shout out my guy Petey, man. Petey said, "Hope Mechie take David Moore job." Nah,
he will.
David Moore is my guy, bro. Nah.
Well, if you like David Moore, you like Canales.
Hey, but I like David Moore. It ain't no secret that I like him.
All right. Well, now I got to put it like this.
Hold tight. Shout out to my man Zippy Duo. He said Rodriguez at 19 is diabolical work. Big walk in here. Shout out to Big Walk. That predictable stuff is BS. Teams knew we were running the ball on first down, and we only ran the ball on first down about 30% of the time, which is about middle of the pack. That's facts. I saw Bryce throw on the first down a lot, especially in the second half of the season. AJ Brooks, he said, get used to it, Zip. Relax is in here. He said Ashawn went to the Bucks. Good for him. Hold on. Zippy Duo, he said, what do you mean, AJ Brooks? Hey guys, and look, we're a chat show. We get the people's comments in the chats. We gotta they are part of the show as well. We got Brad K5J. He said, who's calling plays on offense next year? That's Brad, isn't it? Really, it's gonna be somebody on the band.
He done remixed his name.
It's Isnick.
No,
Idzik.
Isnick.
Idzik.
It's not.
IDZ,
There's no N in his name.
There's a D. There's a D.
Hey, man,
Idzik.
forget y'all, man. Hey, look, Sean. He said Bryce wasn't a problem for Coco and Ted. I knew that was coming. We got my man Flame in the building.
Some of y'all just got to agree to disagree.
He said the DBC was lucky. He got 3K this year. He that was only 90-something yards more than the year before. He said he will be lucky if he has 1K receiver.
That's all y'all gonna
And
get.
this is a
I'm gonna tell
Panthers
y'all
fan,
now.
by the way. Yay!
Shout out to my man Brandon Carlos. Brandon Carlos playing the Joker is in here. He said, "What has Coker done?" Crazy statement. Yeah, I mean he balled out there to me, man. When he was out there, he was out there. And the way Claire described it, though, yeah, success is a strong word, but he was successful when he was out there. He said, so a first-round player lost us job to an undrafted free agent, and we see nothing wrong with that. XL ain't losing that job.
All right. Well, all right. Well, let me go ahead.
Talking about Coker.
He's talking about Coker taking. He's talking about Coker taking XL's job, which I don't. I feel like they more so rotate. But
I got more people in the chat.
Apparently, I don't know anything.
King Rook 45. He said it's because he doesn't trust XL. Well, he better start.
I don't trust Bryce.
I was about to say, what wide receiver other than Tech can say they trust Bryce at this
Jeff
point?
R. back in the building. He said XL can't catch. Don't have to. And I see what you put up there. I'll put it in there in a second. He said XL can't catch. Don't have to watch more film of him to see that. T-Mac and Coker, you need to go watch the film. You need to go watch the film.
Yeah, you got to go watch man. That's just off of what you put in your head and your. We just ran off the stats. He only dropped the ball twice. Y'all are holding on to last year. Y'all gotta stop acting like this is the girl that cheated on you and you can't get over it. That happened a whole year ago. He was a rookie. T-Mac had the same amount of drops.
So y'all know the words of the song. Y'all know the words of the song right now. Y'all know what I said at the top of the show. Y'all know what I said at the top of the show, bro.
I went deaf on it.
We went deaf on who? We went deaf on the whole NFC South today, man.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's good, everybody?
We went deaf on the whole NFC South today. We went deaf on all of y'all. We can't hear y'all no more.
Okay.
You keep yelling like that, you're gonna make them deaf.
No matter what nobody say. And shout out to Red. That's my guy, man. Red can try to come in here and try to discourage y'all all he wants now, bro. We went deaf on the NFC South today. I don't even think he can do it anymore. But, Red, welcome to the show, Red.
I was talking the whole time. You didn't hear me?
No. We went deaf.
I guess y'all did go deaf on the whole NFC South.
We did.
Yeah, we went deaf, bro. Can't hear you.
Hold up before you get started, man. Shout out to my man Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat showing that.
Welcome, Flame.
Yeah, he said, I have been telling everyone the exact same thing. The DBC with no arm talent can't hit XL. He does throw him some beautiful bounce passes to him, though.
It's a fact.
He said, I guess he plays basketball with XL. He playing football with everybody else. He said he throws him some beautiful bounce passes.
He playing baseball. Yeah, get
Go
this
ahead,
out the dirt.
Floor is yours, Red Swan.
No, I don't want anybody. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
hear you right now.
Trying my new Xbox headset. I mean, I just having so much trouble, man, with my AirPods. That I decided to try something different, man. So I don't know how the sound is gonna come across, but no, man, Twan, don't get it twisted. Now, I'm not here to try to discourage y'all, man. I mean,
It can't happen.
teams do what they do.
Yeah.
Y'all spending money, and you're hoping for the results. I I don't know how you'll take this. It's not a shot, but I've been favored in seasons past to win the NFC South, and we didn't win it. So it is possible that you won't win it, but I can understand the enthusiasm
Yeah, that
when your
just bounced
team.
right off of me. You see
Well,
how
go ahead.
it
I
just
mean,
bounced
like I
right off.
said,
Would you be surprised if we did win it?
no, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay,
I
you
mean,
gotta throw that in there too.
the moves that you're making are setting you up to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa wins or New Orleans wins, but I would be surprised if Atlanta won it. I would. Um,
Bro,
I actually wish I would.
New Orleans is not ready for us now, bro. The little two, look. I'm not gonna take nothing away from what they did last year. They caught us. I'm not here to make excuses. New Orleans can't do nothing with us. They can't. That little Tyler Shuck experience. Now that we got tape on them, the whole league got tape on them. We're about to shut that down.
He wasn't that good, man.
We're about to shut all
yes,
that
yes,
down.
he
was
was.
overhyped.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
he
he
was
was.
good. Oh, he
Yes,
was
he
good.
was. Yes, he was. You can hate if you want to, but yes, he was.
Yeah, we got that
Especially
tape.
as a rookie who played half the season. Yes, he was.
He was good. He was good. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say that way. Shout out to my man Billy Boy 1994 in the building. He said he's good at his job. That's enough. Laughing out loud. XL drops and can't drag his feet on the sidelines. That was one play, y'all. Come on. Gotcha.
Pop, I do want to ask you what's your measure for XL? I hear, and I was involved in one of the shows you did on him, and I listened to both of them. But I mean, I never did understand what your statement was. What were you trying to say that XL is? Had he gotten better, more competent quarterback play, and even if he cleaned up some stuff?
Y'all still here?
Yeah,
we're still here.
Yes. Yeah. So I
So
guess
what's
what
the
I'm
thing-
asking is,
Hey,
what is it?
hold
What is
up,
it that
man.
he's supposed to be?
Red, hold up for a second. Hey, guys.
Oh yeah.
If anybody having problems with, StreamYard has already sent out an email. They trying to fix something, but sometimes people's volume goes out.
Yeah.
Just all you gotta do is go out and come back in.
Yeah.
I know it's a pain right now, but please, help us out with that one.
So,
Go ahead.
so
Sorry about that, man.
the premise of the show read, on Hate Me Part 2 on XL, where we broke down the film. Since everybody hates XL, I wanted to break down what we seen, and I wanted to highlight how he wasn't used correctly and how he wasn't put in the right positions to win. That is also an example where I believe, well, now the Canales is giving up play calling. I don't know how they're going to use XL. But if you go look at what XL is good at, how many times was he used in that role, and how many times was he put in good positions to win? That can be said to other wide receivers too. Same thing like that playoff game, right? You use Jimmy Horn, who would not be really getting any reps. Jimmy Horn only had 11 catches all season long. And the one time, big time, we needed a first down, where was the ball put at? Behind him. You're not putting the wide receivers in the right positions to win, and the quarterback is not putting the ball in a position where the wide receivers can make great catches. Now, there is a wide receiver who gets great balls a lot of the times, and that has been Coker. But he just got lucky. It's just the luck of the draw when it comes to that. But when I go down and break down and look at film, I'm not seeing that for who and what you drafted with XL. You're not putting him in the right position. You actually forgot about him in my mind because you got a brand new toy. You threw 40 more passes for your first round pick you got this year, who had the same amount of drops that XL had his first year, and everybody just dogging the man. Does he have things he got to clean up? Absolutely. Absolutely. It is hard to learn how to be a professional football player. It's also it's not that nobody knew that he only had 1 year of college production. So, I don't know why we forgot about that. If he would have got picked up in the third round, probably nobody would be talking about XL. But you know what? That's you got to blame the organization. You can't blame XL. They reached for it. They did it. They picked him at 32. That's on them. But I'm not willing to say, okay, he shouldn't develop and not only that, that's why we played the interview that we played about XL, which Dan Morgan and Canales was glazing him and was also saying that he would they said it with their own words. Am I not lying, Twan? That he was
Nope.
raw.
They
He
just
was
said.
raw, and it was gonna take him a long time to get to where he needed to be. None of y'all thought about none of that. None of y'all heard that. Y'all just let it play it like y'all
That's the
forgot
first
about it.
thing. That's the first thing that plays on that show. That interview started that show off.
Yeah. So if you go back and listen, you will see it. You will
Hey
hear
man,
it. Hopefully, you could take it in.
you already know when there's too much Bryce talk going on here, man.
More
Look,
show ever since you left me. More diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it.
we got Drive in the building, man. I said we got Driver in the building.
I went deaf on him.
What? I know it, man. I couldn't spoil the party, man. It's all good, man. Yeah.
He went deaf on us.
Happening with it, driver.
What it do, Red, man?
What's good, baby?
Yeah, man. It's all right, man. I keep you niggas on your toes, man. It's all right, man.
Man, we went deaf on us.
Ain't
Hey,
never
look, if
had no
Bryce don't
man
work
had me
out
on my
this year,
toes. I don't know what you talking
hey,
about.
if Bryce don't work out this year, what they gonna do with him?
We keep look. We ain't talking about that. We is bound to go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Pop, they gonna go deaf on him.
People gonna disappear.
Y'all goddamn popcorn together, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Miss Douglas. She said as long as Canales is the head coach, David Moore is safe.
Yep,
Hey,
absolutely.
Pop.
Yep.
What I came away from your deep dive into the XL thing.
Mhm.
And as I said on the day when I joined the show, man, you did a PhD level research into that thing. You presented it beautifully. I would say, even without context being added, what you did was masterful. You simply just showed every pass that was thrown to him. So
Mhm.
a person could turn the volume down and just look at them for themselves
Yeah.
and come away with their own opinion.
That's why I said it's
So
undeniable, bro.
so I have an opinion.
Yeah.
I think that he's probably NFL wise a better receiver than what he has shown, but I think at his just looking at him alone, the routes that he runs, the way he gets in and out of his breaks, how he lacks recognition of where he is on the field, what he does when he does catch the ball. I don't know if there's a team in the NFL that I could say he's a one on.
But I don't have.
And
I don't. He don't have to be a one. You don't have to be a one. We got our ones.
yeah,
Ed,
yeah.
did you want me to put this up?
So
I put it up for y'all just
All
so
right.
y'all can just do your
that's why I was
comparisons and
asking you.
everything.
That's why I was asking you. What do you say he is or he should be? Because I'm not really clear on what the debate is on him. That he's not getting with Bryce Young. I think anybody, whether they like Bryce or whether they dislike Bryce, has to kind of admit that he limits what his receiving core is going to be able to do. Bryce is
You
not going to
said.
have
You said.
two.
You said it. I didn't.
Yeah, he's not gonna have two 1,000-yard receivers in a season
I know.
because he can't distribute the ball effectively enough to have 1,000-yard receivers. He just can't.
And
Hey,
So
Red.
Canales can't use his personnel correctly for what they were drafted for.
even even
Hey,
even if Canales drew the perfect plays up, Bryce would not be able to get to his receivers efficiently and effectively enough to have two 1,000-yard receivers. I just don't see him having the distributor arm to do that with.
Hey, let
Right.
me say this to Red real quick though. Red, listen to this. And I know Java ain't gonna like this, but I'm not saying this to piss him off. Look, I know people think he already straight. He's still our quarterback. I still claim him because he's the quarterback on the team. I still want him to do well because he's on the team. Yeah, I'm gonna get on him when he does bad, but I still want the boy to win. But look, I'm not worried about Bryce no more, Red, because guess what? And you know this, and I know it. He only
Yeah,
got
he is. He
he
is
only
who you got.
he only got this year to get it right, bro. And then maybe we can get a quarterback in here that can throw 1,000 yards to two different receivers. Bryce, this is the end of the road for him. So it's
No, I
on him.
disagree.
It's on him. It's on him. No. When I say the end of the road, meaning if he don't get it done this year, it's it. If he comes out here and he looks more like how he looks in fourth quarters, then he'll get another contract. But this is his last year, bro. Look, nobody, and I mean no quarterback. I can't think of one, even if it is. I can't think of a quarterback that played on the team for 5 years with Bryce's numbers and got a new contract. I can't.
No,
I
but
can't
he
even
could
think of
play.
one.
He could play for 5 years and then be released or replaced. So that's the only reason why I say
No,
I
I'm not
don't.
saying
I
I'm not
can't
saying the
agree
end of the
with
road for
you.
his career. I'm saying the end of the road for with us.
No, I still disagree with you. I think that it's possible
If he
that he
plays
could
bad
play.
this year, we are not keeping him.
Well, they've already picked up his fifth-year option,
Right.
so he could play under his current contract for 5 years.
Yeah. If
That's
he
why you
don't
pick up.
if
That's why
he
you pick
don't
up the fifth-year
I
option.
know, but this is it. I know, but you know, you can still release him. If he don't do it this year,
We
Carolina would look like a fool
we
to
we
bring him
we,
back.
we know it can happen because
Yeah.
if one team got $99 million sitting on their books for a quarterback,
Yeah.
trust me, you can get rid of a quarterback that's only worth
Yeah,
26.5 million. You
yeah,
know, I mean, it's
yeah.
not
He
that's
knows.
It's
nothing.
nothing.
Ain't
It's
nobody gonna give
nothing.
him a fifth shot. Bro, look, you
No,
got too many weapons,
there'll
bro.
be no, there'll be somebody out there to do it, and the reason why I said there'll be somebody out there to do it is because he was a first round pick and
It's
he was the
not gonna
number
be
one
us.
overall pick.
That's all I'm
But
saying.
but
Another
I
team may
understand.
be
I
willing to
understand
do it.
not us,
It ain't gonna be
but
us.
another team. I understand
Yeah.
not us, but another team will because that's the one thing that they'll look at. Like, oh, Bryce Young, yeah, he was that number one overall pick kid. Yeah, let's go
Okay.
give him a shot.
I can
That's what they're gonna do. They're
Oh,
gonna ignore all the
uh,
fact of all the
but how
fact of
many
good
Twan,
do
and
we
you
bad.
Twan, you
They're gonna
sound more
take a
like
look
you're
at that.
speaking from emotion than from
Nah, nah,
logic.
nah. Nah, because
Yeah,
what
you do.
based on what my man Edge is saying right now, as you don't want me to start naming first round quarterbacks that didn't do it. They on the sidelines or they cut. I'm talking about over the last 5 years. Starting with
I
Kenny
know.
Pickett, that's on our team. We could go down. Look,
Well,
Zach.
yeah.
Everybody says Zach was going. I can name a lot of quarterbacks that got picked in the first round that ain't doing nothing.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Bryce
did,
can't
did,
get.
J,
I
did
don't
We
JJ
understand why
McCarthy
y'all
get
think
picked in
Bryce
the
got
first round?
superpowers and
yes.
he gonna go beyond that.
Twan, hold on, Twan, hold on. It's interesting that you said that. You said you could go down and create a whole list of first round quarterbacks that ain't doing nothing and got released. But you know what? What I would challenge you to do? Gather a list of first round quarterbacks that have statistical numbers just that look similar to or like Bryce that's still on that team going into their fourth year. So don't tell me that it's
No.
not possible that Carolina won't stick with him for a fifth year.
All right, then you tell me then. You tell me a quarterback in the last 10 years that's still on his team going into his fourth season that averaged 2,000 yards a season. Tell me.
Y'all are the only ones to do it.
Tell
What up,
exactly.
Supernova?
That ain't happening no more, bro.
So if you do it for 4 years, what makes you think that your organization won't do it for a fifth year? What evidence?
I just have to believe that Dan Morgan is smarter than that at
So
this
when
point.
you say you have to believe it, I told you acting out of emotion.
It's not emotion. I'm going. Look, I just told you something. I asked you how many. You said we were the only ones. I don't look, bro. I don't think this team is going to continue with that.
Man, Bryce is a leader of the offense, man. Y'all need to stop smoking, man.
I went deaf on you, driver.
What
Yeah, I
he
don't
I
know.
say?
agree with you, driver. He is.
I don't know how.
Nah, you know, Red. You know what Red just
Is
trying to do?
Driver talking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what I did so what I had up there was
Nah,
was
Ed's
the
talking now.
comparison was a comparison between Coker and Excel. And as of right now, Excel leads him in everything except for receiving yards and receiving yards per catch. Excel for his career so far has 860 to Coker's 872, and the yards per reception, Excel has a 10.2 while Coker has a 13.4.
Right now, what's
Let
your?
me
So
ask you. Let me ask
Hold
you
on,
this,
hold on, hold on,
Ed.
hold on, hold on. I
I
got
just
this one.
it's just one question. Just one question. How, did you go watch the Hate Me Part 2?
yeah, I did. I watched it. I watched both.
Have you
But
ever
check this
seen
out.
Jalen? Have you ever seen Jalen Coker doing a wide receiver screen?
No,
Have you ever seen Jalen Coker do a runaround?
nope.
Nope.
Okay, I rest my case.
All right, so I'm about to arrest mine. So you just named those numbers, Edge. Appreciate you for bringing those numbers up. Edge, how many games did XL do that over? And
Excel did that.
how many games did Coker do them same numbers over?
Excel had 31 games and Coker had 22.
I'm done. I rest my case. Same numbers. Almost 14, 15 less games.
But Excel has 7 touchdowns while Coker has 5.
14, 15 less games.
Definitely not 14 or 15, but I get your point.
Somewhere in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't trying to
Definitely
be
not. It's definitely not 14 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
13.
No.
Hey, that's as low as I'm willing to
And
go.
also, and,
Hey,
and also not only
No,
that,
because if you really want to get technical,
yeah, you really want to get technical with it.
it should be what, 9?
hey,
Yeah.
that's still a
9,
big
yeah.
number.
Well,
And
look,
plus,
we're not here to talk
and plus,
about
not only that,
Excel or
the
Bryce or
target.
Coker or
No, we're not.
Tet or any of those people. We talking about the new additions that is making us look
Exactly. Yeah, we
like
getting off
like
track.
like 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 no other. Like we looking very 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 nice. Only thing we got left now is to take care of the draft, and I'm excited.
So look,
So what
man,
about
let's
that left tackle we just signed?
yeah, we
That was
talking
a
about
great pickup. That
That
was a
was
great
that
pickup.
was
We
an
needed
awesome
that.
pickup. That was an awesome pickup.
We needed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
he the
your
future.
future left tackle
The future.
going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Icky,
three,
I
4 more years.
Icky
He's
ain't got the
older,
job.
but he
because
yeah.
I don't want I don't want to talk to y'all, but like I say, man, I understand y'all, man, when y'all talk about Excel and
No,
all
going deaf on
all
him.
what he need and what y'all
No,
need
No,
no, no.
as far
Remember,
as that.
we just
Driver
went
was
away
on
from
that
that to come
show.
right back to it.
No. Remember, y'all got to give Driver credit. Driver was watching that show, and even at the end of that show,
But
Driver said,
Driver don't mean none of that because I've heard him on other shows and he just sit there and just talk
"Hey,
shit
well,
about
he said
Excel.
it on ours.
He don't
On
mean
our
none of
Well,
that
show,
shit.
I
So
have brought up what
on
I
our
told,
show,
but
Driver
I
said
have given
he said he
credit.
had to rethink that.
Even
He
on
said,
other shows, I just
well,
said Bryce has missed Excel. Haven't I, Red? Well, I don't know if Red in here because Red was on the other
Oh
show.
yeah. My bad, driver. My bad, man.
Yeah,
I
For the
heard
longest you've been saying that.
I just heard Driver the other day talking about how Mechie gonna come and take Excel
well,
job.
that's my and guess what? By watching film and watching the way we use our play on the wide receiver, and if you go look at the Rams game that we just played in the playoffs,
They go look at the first quarter, what they did with Excel, and tell me that Mitchell is not gonna be able to do what Excel do or even better.
Metri ain't did nothing. Is the whole point.
Well,
Hold
he
that
ain't
thought.
good.
Hold that thought.
He ain't did a period.
We're about to get into that next short real quick. We run through it real quick and respond.
Free agency is huge.
Look at that beautiful stadium right there. Sunrise.
It's a major part of what we do. It's an opportunity for us to get better as a team going into the draft and address the needs we have going into the next year.
If you could just kind of give a general summary, defensively speaking.
Yeah, I feel good about our D-line. We got one of the better ones in the league. We got to get more speed on the edge. We got to get more rush ability to affect the quarterbacks more from a four-man rush. The team never stays the same, and that's just the reality in the league. And there's always going to be change. Free agency is kind of the first stage of that.
All right, let's go outside linebackers. We grade these guys based off where we see them in terms of the league. When we evaluate them, we evaluate how we think they fit for us.
All right, here's the state of the outside backer room. Currently in the room, you have somebody in next door who's technically the starter right now, but we need an elite difference maker to pair with him.
At that position, you are looking for a player who can always win one-on-one rushes, who has the ability to change the math for you, who has the ability to dominate the edge versus tackles and tight ends in the run game, and also when it's time to hit home runs in the passing game to be able to get the quarterback down for you.
What's up, Charlotte? Yeah. Keep pounding, baby. Let's go. I'm home.
Just came in, Jalen Phillips. 4-year, $120 million deal with the Carolina Panthers. That just gets done. 4 years, $120 million. I'm Jalen Phillips, so one of the best pass rushers in the market.
The Carolina Panthers say, how you doing? Keep it moving. I love Demo making the play. I love Tepper making the play. I like Canales doing his thing. They were close last year, started seeing success. They started filling up the stadium, and now they double down, and let's keep this thing going. Jalen Phillips is an absolute monster heading to Carolina.
Yeah, that's fire. I did not see that at all. What's up, man? Not much, bro. Just touched down in Charlotte. About to go to dinner with some of the coaches and stuff. But, man, we here. Yeah, no, I can see it from the outside looking in. I'm excited to be a part of like the movement, you know what I mean? Like a part of something great.
It's always good to get high-level football players. Jalen certainly is a high-level edge rusher, and that's a very, very important position in our scheme.
All right, Jalen Phillips, he's a prototype OLB with the speed and length and a bend that we need to dominate the edge and win one-on-one pass rushes. He's really the number one guy in this group. He's a complete OLB. Obviously, he can roll off. He can gap and have tight ends. He consistently win. He's a chess piece. You can move all across the board. He upgrades the entire room. I see this guy as the number one guy for us.
I've liked Jalen for a long time. I've been evaluating him since he's came in the league. I've just always loved his play style and just how disruptive he is.
The biggest thing that stands out to me is his play style. And Coach E's defense and his 3-4 style of defense that you need someone who could change the math of the game, who has the ability to win one-on-ones. His play style is aggressive. He plays with effort. He plays the game very physical.
Goff goes down and is sacked. First in Philadelphia, sacked for Jalen Phillips.
He can play in the run game, set the edge. He's a fantastic dropper, fantastic athlete, and more importantly, we just love his play style. I mean, this guy plays super hard every down. He certainly can play in any defense in this league. I can promise you that.
Hard hit as he threw incomplete. Jalen Phillips.
He fits the DNA we want. He's a guy I've always just appreciated just how he plays and so excited to have him.
How you feel? How you feeling today?
I feel incredible, man. It's a dream come true just to be in this position. I have a lot of respect for the Panthers organization and, just super grateful to be here. I've heard Charlotte's an amazing city, so I'm excited to be able to explore, meet the people, some Southern hospitality. But yeah, I couldn't ask for a better situation, man. I feel very blessed. What's going on? This is Jalen Phillips. Hey, I'm super happy to be here in Carolina. Keep pounding. We're gonna do some great things here.
Hello, perfect.
I want to be a great teammate. I want to be a great culture guy. Oh, do a lot in the community, do a lot for the city. I want to play the best ball of my career.
Welcome, man.
Yeah,
Come on in.
sorry,
We're
buddy.
thinking through here, man. And good to see you. I talked to Dave really
Yeah.
quickly, and man, I love that. Yeah, I know you're a grinder in there, man.
For sure.
And I know that's
For sure.
been a huge part.
I love to get after it in the weight room. I love getting stronger. Love getting faster. I'm very intentional with like everything I'm doing. Like, you know, I'm really big into the educational piece of it too. Like figuring out like what movement, you know, what this movement is doing. You know, just trying to like improve all the little things and like find an edge in any way I can.
That 1% is huge for your caliber of athlete that you
Yeah.
are, and you're in the right building.
And this is crazy. That's a lot of data.
Ready to make it official?
Yes. I am definitely ready to do that. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Good to meet you guys. Yeah, appreciate it.
It's official, huh?
Yeah, it's an official, man.
All right.
Go, man.
Come on, brother.
Got work to do. Guys, Sam, this is Dave Canales, the head coach.
Nice to meet you.
This is Christina, my mother-in-law.
Yeah, pleased to meet you. Welcome to Charlotte.
Yeah.
We're all stoked.
Can't believe it,
so
man.
excited.
God is good, brother.
Just want to introduce you to some people.
What's up, Big John?
What's going on?
Great to meet you, brother.
How you doing?
This is my fiance,
Hey, how
Sam.
you doing?
Congrats,
Congrats,
man. Thank you, brother.
Congrats.
No, bro, thank you.
God
Oh, man. He's a UM guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
big
What the
time.
odds?
Legend.
I know.
Cool.
Something.
Stop.
Yeah, literally.
What's
So,
up, man?
How we living, man?
Great, man. Fired up for you, man.
I'm fired up, too.
Yeah,
Bro. It's going to be incredible.
Yes, it is.
My boy Chug was saying he loved playing under you. He said y'all did some great shit over in Denver.
He's the best, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it'll be fun. A lot of carryover in the language and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You coached with Vic too, right?
I did, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. He tortured me for a couple of years.
That sounds about right. That sounds like Vic, actually. 100%.
Talking about ball. So,
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
Yeah.
What's up, big dog?
Welcome.
How we doing, man? Thank you.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Glad to be
A
here.
little harder as an line coach.
There we go. Hey, iron sharp as iron, man. We're going to get each other better.
We're going to get it better.
Tell my boy, big Rob, I said, what's up, man?
I'll call him.
Got a little swag bag?
Got a little swag
Okay, got to rep my Panthers, man. Come on now.
Yeah, please.
I love it. I love it. Message to the Panthers fans. I want to be profound. No, man, I'm excited to be here. Just know that, you know, you're getting an extremely hard worker. My strengths, I'm versatile. You know, I can rush the passer with power, with speed, with finesse. I can drop back into coverage. I can stop the run. I can really do anything you ask of me. For me, it's taking the disruption that I've been able to do and turn that into, you know, elite production. So I'm excited to be able to do that.
Second one down. That's Phillips. Arriving in Charlotte. And that was the one from yesterday. They're probably going to do another one when the when our tackles show up, and we'll bring that to you at the time, though, man. But Driver, how you feel, bro?
Hey, man, sure. No lie, though, they picked up that left tackle. That was kind of what the concern was coming into the season, for real. But now that we got us a star left tackle, hey, man, I really see, I really see us really got going first round available, best available in the first round. So I think we right when we need to be. I think we're in the right position, though. It feels good to be able to take, the best available in the first round. So I like the direction we're going in.
Yeah, man. I'm loving it, bro. Like today was that with that piece. You know what I'm saying? But look, let me get my guy up in here, man.
Get ready to shake it.
Get ready to do what you're doing. You got Petey Quick in the building.
Ever since you left me.
No money, no cars, all that. What's going on?
What's
going
up,
on,
man?
So yeah,
hey, Petey Quick. It is no way you can't be happy about this team now.
No, I'm happy about what's going on. I'm loving the direction they're going.
But
I know that the defense is definitely solidified. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the offense.
Get Rad back in. Yeah.
I'm gonna remain hopeful. I'm gonna remain hopeful for the offense, but like I said, I can't. I ain't all the way bought in until I see what the play calling is looking like next year on offense. Defense, I'm not worried about that.
I can agree with that. That's one of my concerns.
I can honestly say defense championships.
Yeah, I made it known. That's my concerns.
Yeah, that's I see us winning the division without a doubt though, Twan. So that's just on paper. So just far as on paper, I really see us having a better team, the best team in the division. So I'm just going off that, based on last season, how we come through it. So yeah. I no lie though. We doing everything we need to do. Now, would it transpire? Because would it transpire the way we think it gonna go? We don't know yet. But just based on all the off-season moves, though, now that we got the offensive line solidified, I don't see us taking no step back. I think we're going to probably to a 10 to 12 10 team win. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me
Okay, cool. We saw him. All right.
Hey, look. Hold tight.
Okay.
Y'all look. Y'all know when my boy show up. I gotta get him in here right though, man. Look, I was wondering when he was gonna join us. Better late than never, man.
Get ready to shake it.
I went deaf on it. We got Bloody in the building.
Ever since you left me.
What's happening? What's going on?
Hey.
What's good with it, Bloody?
What's going on, sir? 704 fan. What's going on with y'all?
What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling? How you feeling, Nut?
Man, I'm feeling like a free slave off the plantation. I'm finally home and I can take off them work clothes.
I know that's right, Bloody.
Took off running.
What's the conversation, man? I ain't been keeping track with nothing. Like
everything, man. The new tight end signing, who we're gonna take at number 1 in the draft. Just overall, just how the team looking, the moves. XL entered the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Is Mechie gonna take anybody's minutes when he gets here? Any way you want to start, man.
Who y'all signed at tight end? I missed that, man.
I heard.
Oh, yeah. They still talk about Joku, and then they talking about possibly getting what's buddy name?
I'm sorry. I thought I missed
Jono
Smith.
I heard Twan say a new tight end signing. My bad.
Oh yeah, motherfucker! I scratched my foot.
That's who I want. That's who I want for what I first picked.
Oh, I got you.
It said Jono Smith or either Joku. One of the two.
Nah.
Damn. So what they trying to have like 5 tight ends on the roster? Shit.
I don't want either one of them.
It said or one of those two.
Right.
One of them two. All right, bet.
I want
they both. They both still serviceable at a high level.
On board for Kenyon Sadiq now, so nobody wants an interior lineman no more.
Because look, you got to pay Njoku. Look, you can get a better tight end, in my opinion, and you ain't got to pay him like that.
But see, I'm looking for somebody that can move their legs, man. Somebody that can churn them legs. Like one thing about Icky, man, like Icky would be missed, but sometimes he didn't like moving his legs, bro. He didn't like, even on them runs, he got real lackadaisical. He didn't want to. It's not even only him. Yeah, that's not even only him. But he was one of the main ones. You don't move your feet, you don't open up them gaps, bro.
You move your feet, you get beat.
Well, y'all just signed the All Pro to come in off the street, and he gonna be better than Icky. He an All Pro, ain't he?
Well, hopefully, hopefully. And that's the thing with all these. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bloody. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. I can wait, bro.
What's the Zadella? What's his name? Whatever. What's his buddy name? Icky little partner. What's his name?
Chandler Zavala.
It's Zavala. Yeah. Because he was dealing with injuries as well too. I got a feeling they either gonna get rid of both of them motherfuckers. I'm
you
because I mean,
might as well send his homie with him.
yeah,
I mean that come with the game though. I mean, shit, ain't
yeah.
nobody gonna play this game and
So,
come out unscathed.
Nice.
shout out to Claire. Claire sent me the information with the
Hey, so as of right
Ski
now,
Walker information. So they've already graded it. They graded the Ski Walker trade. The terms is 1 year, $10 million. The grade they gave us an A grade, a grade of an A. The price of this deal might be the most shocking of free agency thus far. Walker
Yeah,
was
yeah.
widely considered the best free agent tackle this year and was expected to receive a large contract, but his market developed very slowly, so he has signed a 1 year deal with a maximum value of $10 million, meaning the base value is below that per NFL Network. For context, so projected a deal averaging $21.8 million annually for Walker. Instead, it's a short-term commitment for less than half of that. And
He might see y'all as a Super Bowl contender, man, to sign a contract like that. He banking on the future.
And the Panthers are the beneficiaries. There you go.
Well,
and to that point, man, he can be playing for another contract following that too.
Yeah, it's a 1 year. It's a 1 year deal. Yeah.
If it's a 1 year deal, he's playing for a big contract.
Yeah, he's playing for a big contract. So
that means he about to get out there and go to work.
Yeah, he going to work.
I mean, and this is a big if the organization is really serious about winning, then yeah. I mean, all the moves looking like it, but it still got to go into fruition. Guys still got to prove it doing training camp and when they get on the field when them lights is on.
Well, bloody, I when I came on, somebody made a comment, I think, to the effect that I would try to, bring a damper to things and try to ruin the party that y'all having.
Man, just say my name, bro. You ain't got to say someone.
Yeah, well, but what I'm gonna say is this, bloody. It's not even debatable that y'all making big ticket, big money free agency moves, and you hope that they pan out. I remember the last time in this division, somebody made moves similar to this. They went to the Super Bowl, but I remind y'all that the major difference that year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that they did all of that because they had Tom Brady at quarterback, and it paid off.
Exactly. Right.
I don't see it happening for y'all.
And
that's what I'm talking about right there.
And that's the that's the thing that
just
worries
bounced
me.
right off me. I just went deaf on him again.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have thought that you would have said you went deaf if you didn't hear. So you do what you will with what you heard, but that's my opinion.
More gold, more motion. I went deaf.
I mean, it's his show. I can't tell him when to turn the music up or not.
Well, first I thought he gonna do the fire. I thought he gonna do the little fire thing again.
He don't want to hear it.
Everybody knows.
Hey, one start off this way. One start off this way every off season.
And
we all
like
do.
I say, the moves look good, but at the end of the day, it still got to come together. Still got to make it happen. So I ain't trying to put a damper. I'm just trying to put reality back in people's vision.
We know that.
It's too early. It's too early, bloody. It's
some
too
people
early.
don't think that. Some people, championship.
Well, bloody. This is what I would say.
That's what they going after.
Every fan base does that in the off season. Every fan base.
It's excitement.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them, sir. Like I'm one of them. I'm just gonna look to see what they do. And I'm like, all right, that look good. You still gotta show me that's just
okay.
me.
Well, blood, let me ask you this though.
Go ahead, Trout.
What the team we played with last year, based on what we got now coming into this season, do you have more confidence in us being a playoff team than you was last year?
To be honestly with you, driver, this shit may sound negative as fuck. They still gotta show and prove it, bro. Because injuries can happen, bad chemistry on the field can happen, games that we supposed to win, we end up drop can happen. I done seen this shit before in football. Like we done seen teams be loaded as hell, and then it's just like, bro, what the fuck happened to them? Like the dream team with the Eagles.
But
I'm glad I heard you say that. You said basically that this team isn't better or isn't and basically in the same position we was
Oh, you
last
want me to
year.
answer your question? I'll say, yeah, we look better than what we were. I'll say like this from a player's perspective, we are better than what we was last year. If you want me to answer your question, I will do that.
Okay, I just want you to be honest with me, bloody man. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the ones that avoid questions or loaded questions. I don't do all that.
Well, let me
But
say this.
I still go ahead, Twan.
Let me say this. We're not making all these moves for nothing.
True.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Look, I mean, like when you start making moves like this ain't to win the NFC South. That's all I'm telling you.
But Twan, explain to me, and I hear you, but I do want some. I want to have this discussion. You say all these moves.
Oh my gosh, he calling. I'm in a good conversation right now. Go ahead, Ray. My fault.
You say all these moves. Quantify for me what you mean when you say all these moves.
Not doing that. You know what just happened. I'm not playing games today, Red.
Well, you don't do it. You don't. No. It's fine.
Let me get Ray up in here, man.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more show. Ever since you left me.
This is a New York show. This is a New York show.
Let me get Pap on up here.
Oh, it's all right, driver. I'm used to niggas doing that when they ain't got nothing to say, man. So
Hey, Ray. Ever since you left me, new edge, new tackle, new line.
Bruh. I was gonna hop in. Obviously, whoever was talking, go ahead. But yeah, what's good, y'all?
It was Red.
What's happening with you, Ray? Hey, Ray, I was trying to get somebody who I thought could speak to it.
You just
No. Hold on. Now I recognize where I'm at. And I'm gonna be respectful to the host of the show. But I just have a question, and I do want an answer. But if you say I'm not going to entertain that, I want to talk to somebody who might be able to answer it for me. Now, if you don't want me to ask the question, just say you don't get to ask that, Red, and I'll fall in my lane.
Nah, you can. Somebody else can answer it. I'm not answering that.
No, what's up? No, I'm game. I'm probably game. Fuck it. What's up?
So I asked him I asked the question because somebody quantify for me what is being said when you say all these moves that your GM is making.
So you cut out a little. You cut out for me a little bit.
So I was asking,
in the sense of so speak to all the moves that we're making. Is that what
the panel to quantify for me? Maybe give me some understanding of the magnitude and the effect that you anticipate all these moves that are being made. You know what I'm saying? I heard it like you, sir. And let me just say this: I concede that the Devin Lloyd signing is a huge signing for y'all. It's a major signing over the entire NFL free agency. But beyond that, help me to understand all these moves that are being made.
I think so. So if you want me to just put it to you in a Panthers fan perspective, just like realistically or whatever you want to word it, it's just I said it earlier in the chat. Like,
do me a favor, Ray.
We don't do shit like this.
Ray, do me a favor. Put it to me in a Panthers fan perspective because I know you can do this. And then if you can extrapolate that a little bit and put it in an NFL fan perspective for me, if you could give me both.
Ray, before you start.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna keep it real short because I feel like I see what he's trying to do, but I'm gonna keep it as simple as this.
We can all see what he's trying to do.
So for me, all I can do is speak for me, right? So for me personally, I'm just looking at this as, and I'm probably gonna rustle some Dallas fans' feathers, but it is what it is. It's like we have the optimism of it's our year now as like a Cowboys fan, just because you always get excited. We're seeing signings that we typically don't make, money that we typically don't spend be spent. Players that we didn't really expect to come here. Like I'm gonna still say, like I just obviously outside of seeing the clip about the Panthers front office talking about going after Jalen, like I didn't see that as a possibility. I don't know if too many people could really say it say it was. So I'm looking at it through that scope. It's just like we're doing some unprecedented shit here in Carolina where like I've been a fan since day one when I was a little kid. I don't remember us ever spending money like this. I don't remember us ever going after the top guys. Like Twan, think about how many years we've sat here and said, like, all right, so let's hit up the Dollar Tree, let's hit up Dollar General and see what we're signing this year. We're going to sign 15 players at $1.5 million each, and we're just going to hope. It's just like we're throwing shit, you know, we're chucking darts and hoping one of them stick. Like now we're going after the top guys. So like I say all that to say, like, so it's giving us the cowboy effect where it's just like, holy shit, on paper, it's like, oh my God, like we've never had this type of excitement during the free agency time frame leading into the draft. Like, I think that's pretty accurate, right, Twan, Claire? Like, that's pretty accurate, right?
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So with that being said, Red, I think it's just more of a, and I don't think anybody really here is getting too far ahead of themselves yet. I think it's bound to come depending on how well we do at this draft. Like I'm gonna keep it as simple as this, Red. It's just nice to feel something other than just disgust and depression, like with this franchise. So like we're finally like hopefully on the up trajectory. But like I said in the chat earlier, it's just I'm still not 100% sold on Bryce. And I mean, we were talking, you know, you're talking about the draft earlier. I'd be looking at the draft a whole lot different if I knew for sure Bryce was my quarterback of the future. So the offseason has been solid so far, but I mean, it's super early. I mean, again, somebody said on the show, just the last show, yes, on paper and all these signings look great, but like if we go out and win 5 games, it's going to look pretty stupid. So I get it.
That's my point.
I get it. He is the quarterback of the future, though.
Oh God.
So Ray, do I see?
So Ray,
so realistically, obviously, yes, I hope it's Bryce. Do I think it is? No. Has he really shown me it? Yes and no. Like he's been wild. He's been consistently inconsistent. Like that's, and Twan and I were joking about that. Like that's just where I'm at with him. If I knew for sure Bryce was our quarterback, I'd be pounding the table to give up next year's picks and go up and get Sonny. Like that's just where I'm at personally. That's just my personal take. But since I know me personally, I don't think Bryce is the guy long term. We got to stay where we're at, and I don't want to give up future draft picks personally.
So Ray, Jalen Phillips went to the U, correct?
I'm sorry,
Jalen Phillips. He went to the U.
Yeah, he finished up with us. Yes, he had some injuries early on and all that shit.
Yeah, I think he went to Purdue first or something.
So I think it was Cal, if I'm not mistaken. Actually,
let me say this. This might be tough for you, but I think it's important to have my take on why I say, you know, I don't see the moves, and it's fine because I get the excitement. Now this I don't see them as being mind blowing, and it's easy for me to do that for 2 reasons. Well, Twan, hold on. I mean, I didn't interrupt Ray, man. So you know, I know y'all like to do that because y'all like to shoot me down, but it's only a few people on the panel this evening, man. You know, so let's just have a discussion, bro. So I do think that from an outsider looking in, I can remember the last 2 off seasons, and y'all were big spenders in those off seasons.
What off seasons you talking about?
The year that y'all went out and spent all that money on the offensive line.
Okay, so like no, we technically gotta give them that. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like those aren't. Like, I think even you can agree, those aren't like huge, big splash signings. But yes, to your point, were they big signings in the sense of, I mean, yeah, our offensive line is pretty fucking good now. So, like, yes, Robert Hunt and fucking dude from Seattle, like, I get it. Like, we spent the money.
There was complaints that Bryce didn't get protection. He led the league or was near the top and being sacked his rookie year. Y'all went out and spent more than anybody else to address it on the offensive line.
Correct.
The following year,
I'll give you that.
Your run defense was perhaps the poorest in the NFL. You went out and spent mega money last year on your defensive line.
So now that's where I'll stop you. It's not mega money. Like this isn't 1999. This ain't 30.
Y'all tried to get Milton Williams.
This salary cap is astronomical compared to how it used to be.
No, hold on. Let's ask Red a question. Where does those multi-millions come from?
You swung and missed. You swung and missed.
Where did that multi-millions come from on the line? Who do we spend multi-millions of dollars on?
Okay, hold on. I'm
Robert
gonna get
Hunt
to
and
it. I'm gonna get
he
to
said
it.
on that defensive line.
And Lewis
Last year. So let me
Yeah,
get
they
to
spent
it.
a lot of money on the defense last year.
Yeah, let me get to it. You swung and missed on Milton Williams, but you were trying to get the GM. Let me finish. Let me finish. You were in the runnings to get the GM. You were in the running to get the GM of the defensive interior last year. You missed, and then you turned right around and got Turk Wharton and 2 or 3 other guys and Trayvon Morey. You do this every offseason.
Right. So what have they done for Bryce since he been in Carolina?
You took the number 1 wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. So, like me personally, yes, I feel as though these last 2 years.
You took the number 1. You took the number 1 wide receiver, the first wide receiver off the board.
Hold on, Red. I'm saying
you ask a question, I'm answering it.
Well, I'm talking about free agency.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what we were discussing.
2004, not the first year. Since 2004, they have
2004.
Yeah,
I mean 2024. They had spent how much money they had spent on defense.
You went out and acquired the most expensive offensive line for him.
No, we wanted to acquire the most expensive line for the future quarterback.
Okay, no, hey Twan, you could do that in jest, but I was trying to answer his question seriously. He says, "What is your organization done?"
And I'm honestly, I'm trying to legitimately go back and forth with you because, like,
no, Bryce Young, we're not doing.
He said, "What is your organization done for Bryce Young?" They did that for the quarterback.
And I can't argue that because you're talking to a Cam Newton guy where it's just like I watched the organization not really do shit for him. So yes, I am now watching this organization do the right thing, which is build around your and I very loosely say this, quote unquote, franchise quarterback. And then from there, like, yes, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing last offseason, this offseason. Like, yeah, damn straight. Like, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But I'm saying in the sense of this free agency right now, I can't remember the volume of players and the amount of money spent. Like, I think this is a first for us. Unless I'm just tripping. I don't remember signing this many players and spending this much money.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, Red?
Hold driver, let me get somebody in here, man. Get ready to shake it. Get ready to do it again. We got gas ready over here, man.
More money, more cars.
Hey, gas. More edges, more tackles, more linebackers, more receivers.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Sound like a recipe for success to me, goddammit. Sound like a recipe for success to me.
Well,
oh no, go ahead, Tom.
Now talk about
shit, I love it. Shit, I'm eating this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, really, it's the first time that we actually got a solid linebacker, you know what I'm saying, that could take control of their defense, man. So, I mean, this right here gonna show and improve what, you know what I'm saying, having a commanding linebacker who can actually take control of that defense and actually has somebody on the edge to lock down one side for Scorton or Presley to go over there and hot there control the other end. You know what I'm saying?
He has the ability to be the best linebacker since Luke Kuechly. No, I'm not comparing him to Luke Kuechly. I said since Luke Kuechly.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make a bold statement.
One thing I think we gotta do is
with Gaslight. This is check this out, the statement that I make. We'll see if at the end of the season it holds true. But I still think that y'all will rank between 27 and 32 in sacks next year.
Oh wow!
I'm glad.
Hey, Red. If that's the case, we just blew a lot of money on nothing.
Red. You can't project. You can't project. You know, you can't project that on us. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't I? Why can't I?
Because about what your team got going on.
Put out some of that hate.
Tell us about us. That
Put out some of that hate.
Nah, that shit just
So
ain't, man.
so so
Man,
so I
Russ Moore
can't.
just jealous that his team ain't going
That shit
nowhere.
jealous as
Except
hell.
the
You know
And
Jets.
he
what?
can't wait
You
to
know
go talk
what?
to every
You
Panther
you know
fan.
No,
what?
He
Red.
think
Look,
You
Red
know
our
just
team
what?
mad
ain't
because
gonna
his
get
team
no
ain't going
better.
nowhere but the
How
You
he
know
Jets.
think this,
what?
how he think
Oh
that.
my God.
Well, Gas,
Really,
let me
bro.
say this to you, Gas.
You just
See,
mad that your team ain't going nowhere except the Jets.
the thing is, Twan and Edge and AC
You gotta come in
and
with all that hating, bro.
Twan, hold on, Twan. Twan and Edge and AC and Ray and Petey, they know that every year I'm here.
Keep
So
your
it
team
should
out of
come as
jail.
no surprise. It should come as no surprise that I have a take that might ruffle some feathers, but it's my take. Now, Gas, for you
But
to
that's all
say,
we trying to do.
and Twan to say that I'm jealous, I really think that's childish, but I understand it from Twan because that's how he displaces his anger and upsetness.
Sorry,
Hey,
But
anytime
look.
I
it's
hear somebody
okay.
say childish, all I can think of is as churlish.
Yeah, yeah,
Real churlish.
and Ray, it
Hey,
doesn't
look,
bother
check this
me.
out.
It
Hold tight,
doesn't
hold
bother
tight, hold
me.
tight.
But let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Hold
I'm
tight.
gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna stay to my point. And not only Gas, so that you understand this, and don't think that I am speaking out of some whatever you think is hate or jealousy or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on what I see the moves you have made and where you haven't improved your defensive line. And if I could have a second without Twan yelling or blowing the fire siren or whatever else, I'll tell you that Jalen Phillips ranked sixth in the NFL in pressures, but his contact with the quarterback ranked 17th among everybody of the top 17. Hey, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Of the top 17 sack getters, 15 of them got more sacks than him and 9 of them have fewer pressures. That means they have a talent and a skill for converting their pass rush into a sack. He doesn't have that. That's why I say your sacks are going to be low still.
Yeah, I
But Red,
Well.
Red,
The thing is though, Red, and I respect your analysis. I often do. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't. When I said what I said, I ain't want to say that everything you say don't come from a genuine place. But I know you take your time and you break this shit down. At the end of the day, though, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to do an astronomical jump in fact. But what I will say is if me personally, this is how I see things. The pressure on the quarterback is just as important, or if not more important, than actually getting the sack. If you play as a defensive unit coming from the front seven and the defense, that pressure is going to be just as important, if not more important, than the sack. You want to create that pressure on a consistent basis. A sack ain't always going to get you what you need. You know
But
what
it's
I'm saying?
better than a pressure. It's better than a pressure.
Yeah, that pressure, that consistent pressure is what you want, though.
So
So
so you flush. Here's my case in point.
hold on,
Here's
hold on.
my case in point.
I want to challenge that though. How you gonna say it's better than a pressure? A pressure can lead to an interception, a fumble, a turnover on downs. It's just as
exactly,
important.
Oh, hey,
exactly,
Pressure can
Twan,
lead to all of that.
Twan,
A
exactly.
turnover.
Twan,
Thank you,
Twan.
Twan. Thank you,
Brock
Twan.
Purdy,
You're not gonna make
Brock
it seem
Purdy.
like no
Hold on,
pressure
Twan.
is
Hold on,
nothing.
Twan. Hold on, Twan. Brock Purdy has one of the highest percentages of completions when flushed out of the pocket on the run. Okay, pressure him, move him off his point, and let him go complete. If you sack him, he ain't complete shit. It's better.
Okay, so Red, let me speak to that point. Last year, when we played the San Francisco 49ers, what did our secondary do against Brock Purdy?
I mean, I don't remember the detail of it. Y'all got a couple of
We
picks,
picked
but
them
they
off.
still won the game.
We
three
picked them off.
interceptions.
We picked them off
Yeah,
clincher.
they still won the game. I do remember that though.
Yeah, they did, but we weren't able to 100% get that pressure. Now, if you look at
Because
the
of the quarterback
defensive
that we had.
line, if you look at our defensive line from last year, Jalen Phillips alone gets more pressure than some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
when you add that pressure onto the style of secondary that we got, I won't even say style, I say talented secondary that we
Say,
have.
Check me out, Gas. Check me out. I never said, and notice the comment that I made, the prediction I made. I never said that y'all won't go up in pressures.
Well. My point being though, Red, is that the pressure is just as important, if not more important, than the sacks. So you saying that us not going up in sacks is really not saying much. That's just you making a prediction on where you think we're gonna be sack wise next year.
That's
If
all I
we get
did.
more pressure on the
That's all I
quarterback,
did.
it's gonna be better as a whole.
Look, man, I want to shout out my boy
we
real quick.
better.
Hold tight. I gotta shout my guy out in the chat, man. One of my best friends, one of my best college buddies is in the chat. Carlos Huff is in here, man. Representing North Carolina, the N to the C to the U. He said we're not shopping at Dollar General, we're shopping at South Park Mall. My man Carlos Huff is in the building. You know what I'm
AC,
saying?
I'm sorry. You were about to give me some context on that.
I've tried like 3 times, but it's all right.
I apologize.
Shout out to my man Carlos. Hey, look, man, give it up to Carlos Huff in the chat, man. Good to see you, brother. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna have a show in the future where I'm gonna bring on all my college guys, man, and talk with them, and I'm just gonna have those guys on the show to talk football. It's gonna be a special Twan Down versus everybody. I'm just gonna have them dudes up here, and we're gonna kick it and do it old school, old man show.
I missed them too, Twan, by the way, man.
Above 50 show. Yeah, but shout out to my man Carlos Huff. Love you, brother. All right, man. Whoever was talking, get with it.
Well, AC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I was going to throw at you, Red, and it's just more of a food for thought, letting this simmer in your mind for a second. What if I were to tell you that the reason why we brought Jalen Phillips over here had nothing to do with sacks?
It would make a lot more sense to me.
Okay. Do you know why I say that?
Because he's one of the best in the league
At doing what?
At creating pressure.
Okay. And let me ask you this. If on one side of the ball you are creating pressure, what's going to happen to the other edge rusher on the other side?
Yeah, fucking cook, Claire.
You got
fucking
Nick, now when I look at your defense, and that's why I said your defensive line, and I said the sacks won't go up. You have Nick Scorton, who I believe will be the other edge for you guys.
Derek Brown just drooling right now.
And I think that he will struggle to get double-digit sacks next year.
I disagree. Go ahead.
And he may, AC. I'm not saying it'll only be his second it'll only be his second season. He very well may. But I don't think that he displays the speed off of the edge to me.
Well, okay, but Red, that's what Jalen Phillips is for. Nick Scorton isn't there.
But you just conceded that he's not going to be the sack getter.
Correct. But if Jalen Phillips is also getting there quicker because
he may not,
pressure,
but
then guess what's going to happen?
Sacks are going to happen.
I think that your team will go up. I think y'all will put pressure and put an urgency in quarterbacks around the league. But let me tell you, well, I don't want to go too far because it just brought to mind something else that I'm thinking about this prediction of 10 to 12 wins that Driver said. Y'all going to be playing some upper echelon quarterbacks because you're going to have a first place schedule next year.
Okay.
I don't care.
So hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me stop there.
Let me put it to you like this though, Red. And you're thinking our pressure rate is going to go in. Let's just say it gets in the teens, but you're still saying our sacks are going to be in the lower 20s still, right? That's
at least the mid, at least from I would say the lower third.
Okay.
Clear.
But here is my thing, and this is kind of what I was trying to allude to a second ago. This is going to be one of those things where just by default and by just how statistics work, if we are getting into the upper half, we'll call it the upper half in pressures, the sacks are not going to stay back though. The sacks will not, and they won't, and it's because
they're going to come from somewhere, Claire.
They're gonna.
So Clay,
Go ahead, Petey.
it sounds like you're saying that he's there to set the edge.
I've said this on 2 lives now. Yes, that is what he was brought here for. He is explosive. He's there to set the edge, and he's there to help in the run game. All things we needed help with last year, and needed help with
DJ
the year
Johnson
before
was supposed
that.
to be.
DJ Johnson was a tight end
brought-
converted to defensive end. I don't even want to hear shit about DJ Johnson. He's not even on the scene no more.
I understand that, but the thing is, that's what DJ Johnson was brought here to do, was set the edge, because that's what fucking Evero's defense is based on.
And Jalen Phillips has a natural affinity for doing that.
Yeah, he has that natural ability to can do that.
And we now have a linebacker
And we solved that problem.
who can eat between what our defensive line hopefully can do, and we will likely be adding to it. So with Ashawn being gone, we're gonna go get somebody else. Where that's gonna come from, it's gonna be the draft at this point. So there you go.
And then you got Phillips and Presley cleaning up. They clean up guys. Fire in.
Well,
you got Brown.
I wouldn't be surprised if that kid Presley don't make it on y'all team with the comments he's been making, man.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think Prince is going to be all right.
Okay.
Princeton just knows that he has a lot of work he has to put in. He knows that.
But Princely's got a high ceiling. If anyone ever watched Princely at Ole Miss, he's got a high ceiling. I'm not worried about Princely.
Yeah,
he's got such a high ceiling.
While you talk about speed off the edge, Red, that motherfucker got more speed than Nick Scourton. I'll tell you that right now. He a little faster.
Yeah, he does. But he can't. They don't put him in the game.
So now he's gonna have a little bit more of an opportunity to carve his role out. And if we're being real, he's the future of our edge rushers. He got plenty of time to develop, especially when we're bringing in a Jalen Phillips.
Oh yeah. You
know, we can fuck around
between Jalen Phillips and Pat Jones coming back too. So we've got 2 veterans in there. These guys are gonna work, and they're gonna learn. So
what round was Human Yellow? What round did y'all draft him in?
Third
round.
Third.
Wow.
Wasn't he third?
The third round is considered
and he was projected
developmental.
to actually go in the second. So, but because it was such a deep class, he was there in the third.
Well, you ain't got that man first
That's
or
why
last
we
name.
did what we did. Before we even drafted him, we had you know what I'm saying? We went and got Pat Jones. So now you got Jalen Phillips, you got Pat Jones in there, you got 2 veterans. These guys don't even gotta play a lot of snaps. You know what I'm saying?
But AC, I want to ask you a question. And Twan played the position. Played the position. So if y'all would, I just want to hear y'all's thoughts on this. If an edge player is good at pushing the pocket and getting pressure, but when he shakes loose from the offensive guard or tackle or whatever it is, but he doesn't yield a high number of sacks, what's the disconnect?
Can I just explain? Can I just explain?
Speaking from a defensive end's point of view, because I play DN, there is none.
Well,
I mean,
talk to me.
As long as if I beat my man, my first thought is I need to stay heel line, because if the ball's coming to me, I need to be able to set the edge, I need to stay in my lane.
Okay.
I need to be able to sit. I need to be able to, as soon as I get past my tackle, I'm sitting down. Because especially me, like a lot of we never really threw the ball like they do nowadays in the NFL. They throw the ball like every fucking play. So like I already knew it was pretty much a run play, or it was play action, something like that. So if I'm beating my tackle, the second I come across him, I'm sitting down. Because if the ball's coming at me, I'm broke down. I'm ready to make the tackle. I'm ready to go. But obviously, if I get there and I see that quarterback drop back, then I am going to continue to the quarterback. But like it just all depends on scheme. So like really, to Claire's point, he's coming in to do exactly what he does. He's good, like what he's good at and what he's going to be asked to do. He's going to set that edge. He's going to stop the run. But like speaking from that, everybody else on that line is going to benefit from his presence, from his presence and what he does.
And
that's what I'm saying. I was joking earlier. I was like, Derek Brown is probably like salivating right now.
Red, man. Red
to me, the best. But here's the thing: the best example. But to me, the best example of what this could look like is when you've got two guys who can form chemistry and play off either side of the
Off each
ball.
other, yeah.
Is when, and Twan's going to love this. Everybody just go back fairly recently to when Hassan Reddick and Brian Burns were together.
Yep.
That's what it could look like.
So the thing is, let me add to what Ray said too, and PD.
You can't double team everybody, Claire.
So shout out to PD.
Correct.
Shout out to PD. Can y'all hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
We can hear you, Twan. I want you to respond to my question about if there's a disconnect.
That's what I was saying. Look, the edge position, PD said it though. The edge position is all about reading and reacting. You know, you got some guys that just bull rush, like Brian Burns was more of a just take off.
Like you got to know it's a passing down before you pin your ears back. Like otherwise, you have too many other responsibilities to just I'm going to beat this tackle and just run up to the quarterback. Like that's, and I say that from experience. Because now here's my point. I say that from experience because, like, you know how many times I used to get bitched at by my D-line coach when I was younger about, like, Babone, what? Heel line, my bad. Like, because my thought was I'm going to get a sack every fucking play. Guess what? They don't throw the ball every fucking play. There are so many other responsibilities as an edge that, like, it's not just go get the fucking quarterback, get me a fucking sack. Like, it's so much deeper than that. So, like, yes, whereas I understand for Madden players and people like, I guess, the casual fans that disrespect anybody, you see a low sack number and it's just like, oh, that defense been clearly isn't very good. Like, no, like, there's so many fucking levels to it.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Hold on, I want to say something.
Hold tight. Let me finish what I was saying about that. Look, also with the edge position is this too. So I love the read and react edges. That's how you're really supposed to play it. You're supposed to be just jetting off. You know what I'm saying? Unless you absolutely know it's a
passing down. Yeah, absolutely.
The other thing with the run is this. As far as edges, this is where the read and reacting come in because edges have to deal with pulling guards and pulling tackles. Because if you think you're just gonna get back there on the run, you usually got a guy pulling. That's why you always taught to stay near that tackle and slide your hips going down that line in the backfield.
Flip your hips.
Opposed to running up, and then you get beat. Brian Burns, as much as I love him, he used to overrun the plays, and we hated that.
Bingo. Yep.
Yeah, well, he just used to get beat off his spot, is what it was. He was small.
And these tackles aren't stupid. Like they can feel that. They can feel you bull rushing, and if they know you're trying, they'll just let me just guide you right out of this play. Here you go. You bull rush me all you want. I'm gonna just walk you right over here, and then bang. Now you got that whole. You just completely took yourself out to play.
He was lighting ass.
Well, now we have two starting edge rushers that aren't light in the ass.
Bingo. I don't know about y'all, but like Jalen Phillips is a fucking monster.
Well, this ain't really the Red. This is really to everybody who speaks the way they do. How Red was speaking about Jalen Phillips. When you look at, and this is a lot of people haven't came from this aspect. When you look at him in Miami, he has somebody on the other side of him as well. You know what I'm saying? And then they had Chop Robinson as well. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Phillies defense. We know what Phillies defense look like. I think him and our defense, he's going to get a larger role, you know what I'm saying, from a responsibility standpoint. And I think this is going to be the first time in his career that that's been the case. I'm not saying
he may not step up and beat a man. There's no guarantee.
But Red, listen, this goes back to what we were saying before. We don't necessarily need him to step up and be a Trey Hendrickson. Do you understand who Derek Brown is?
Let me say this. I think you do. I think you do.
Double team Derek Brown all the time.
I think you do. I think you do.
No, because
let me give you. Let me. I'm gonna try to do this quickly, y'all. But it's important.
I only got a couple more minutes, and me and the kids are about to catch a movie.
All right, Ray, and this kind of goes to your point about him being that dude. This goes to why I think it's so roundly discussed this week that y'all overpaid for him. Listen to these names. I just want to call some names for you guys.
Man, you gonna think I'm hating, Red?
Damn.
We don't care.
Damn. I know you don't care. I know. So let me ask you something.
Why are you even naming these people off to us? We don't care.
Yeah,
we got who we got, and that's who we want.
Hey, you know what? For the people who do like
Go
to
for it, man.
engage in debate and discourse, I rest. But I'm gonna tell you,
Does
Hey,
anybody admit we overpaid for Phillips?
I'm gonna respect you, but
Does
you know I'm
anybody
Greek.
think we
You
overpaid
know
for
I'm
Phillips?
Greek. You know I'm Greek, and I'm a noob, and I'm gonna
Go
say it
for it,
like
man.
this.
You got
I
it.
think that perspective that you taking is some weak shit, Greek. I'm being honest with you.
All right. Go
You
ahead.
sticking your fingers in your ears and you saying I don't want to hear you say shit.
No, that's not what
But
I
I
said.
respect that.
That's not
I
what I
respect
said.
that. I
That's
respect
not what
that.
I
Go ahead.
said. Listen,
I respect that.
that is not what I said. I didn't say we don't want to hear you. I said we don't care. When you name these people, we got who we got. We don't care that the naysayers are saying we overpaid for Phillips. We don't think so.
And
We
we
don't
don't care
care what they
that
think.
people care to make comparisons to other great edge rushers. Like, it's all about how you use these guys, man. We've seen players be mid in one situation and go be a dog other places.
You know what, Gas? You know what, Gas? I'm gonna say this, and
I
I'm gonna
don't
leave it alone because
I don't think
I've
Brad,
been kicked off. I've been kicked off of shows
ain't
before when I
nobody
get too
going
deep for
no show,
people.
man. Stop that
But
nonsense.
I'm gonna tell you what you and Twan are displaying. Y'all are in the ether. You don't want to hear shit else. You got your own opinion and
Right.
fuck what anybody else says.
We
No,
are.
And I
I'm
get that.
listening to you,
I
Red.
get that and I
I'm listening
respect
to
that.
you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, I'm listening to you, Red.
That's
I ain't
what I'm
trying to
saying.
dismiss you.
That's what I'm saying.
I know that's what the
Hey,
host is
look,
saying, so I'm
because
sorry, Gas.
listen,
I can't comment on it, man.
listen. I'm a put my arms around Red and hug him to death. Hey, no, I'm standing on business today, bro.
Don't hug me to death, hug me to life, bro.
Ain't nothing pushing me off the square, bro. We are up. If y'all don't like it, so be it. We
So
up.
be it, goddamn it.
Ain't nothing pushing me off this square.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just looking like that.
We
And
up.
we've been telling niggas this shit, man. We've been telling niggas
Got
this
nothing
shit.
to do. It no longer has anything to do with the NFC South. They making moves to win it all.
Yep.
But I guess this is only like my kind of like somewhat rebuttal, and maybe it's like a little incomplete. So like, Red, are you saying basically we're overpaying because you expect a small number of sacks? Like I guess like what's like really your main driving point to the whole overexpenditure like conversation?
Hey,
Like, I don't.
to you, Ray, to your question, this is what I say. For the market that you placed him in with the money that you paid him, he's the very bottom of that market.
To date, correct?
So you said we overpaid
No, hold
from
tight. Twan, hold up. I guess this is essentially my main rebuttal to this. So like, I guess let me be the cheerleader type, whatever. So like to date, like that's where he's at, right?
Yeah. Will Anderson Jr., Hines Allen, Jared
So like,
Verse,
are
Aiden
you in agreement? No,
Hutchinson,
I'm gonna
Daniil
keep. Are you in agreement?
Hunter,
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you.
Will Anderson Jr., Hines Allen, Jared Verse, Aiden Hutchinson. This is the group that he's considered to be in. Daniil Hunter,
Okay.
Jalen Phillips, Michael Parsons, Nick Benito, Miles Garrett from the money that y'all paid him.
Okay.
All of those guys,
one of those
all of
guys.
those guys are around him in pressures. He's the only one that didn't. Well, no, not the only one. Jared Verse put up 9 sacks last
I
year.
was gonna say, yeah, Jared Verse didn't have double, but
Everybody
okay.
else had 10 plus sacks.
So
He
that is
had
your
five woefully low.
So respectfully, like, is that really what I'm hearing though? Is that like, because I feel like that's the main thing you keep coming back to is
Well,
sacks.
what
So
I'm
like,
saying is you
so is that
overpaid
just
for his
strictly
service.
all?
You
So yes
overpaid
or
for his
no?
services.
Right. So I guess, but like to you, you're a football fan, and obviously, you're a Falcons fan. So yes
Yeah.
or no, though, like you are also in agreement that like just so much more than just sacks are expected out of a defensive end, correct?
Of course.
Okay. So
Of course.
so with that logic, and I'm really not trying to be a smartass. With that logic, how are we really sitting here and having the conversation of, well, he overspent because of the set? Like if every single other player is going to literally, and I'm going to say every single, I'm not even going to say the rest of the defensive line. If the front seven, I'll keep it as simple as that. But I also am still going to continue right back to the entire defense is going to benefit because, we know things called coverage sack or, coverage sacks. So vice versa. Like, We're gonna get maybe we don't see the sacks, but we see an uptick in interceptions because I don't know. We're and now to Claire's point. Oh my goodness, the pressure rate is just sky high. Well, now we have quarterbacks making stupid decisions, and now we have we've always had elite talent on the outsides, and now I really love our cornerback duo. Maybe they get even more picks. So maybe yes, it doesn't equate to more sacks, and Jalen Phillips will end the season with not double-digit sacks. But if we lead the league, but hold up. If we lead the league in picks, if we lead the league in turnovers, Twan, Claire, I'll be pretty fucking happy with that, right?
Way. I get you.
Will too.
I get you. His presence showed up in another way. The point that I'm trying to make about the selection, the spending of the money, what you did, I said right off, and we didn't spend any time bogged down in a discussion about Devin Lloyd because I don't have no problem in saying you swung and you knocked that shit out of the park, even before a snap is played this year. What I'm saying, the enthusiasm, the hype that y'all are living on right now.
Okay.
I'm telling you, when we get to week 10, you won't have this same energy.
I guess that remains to be seen. I guess that remains to be seen. But hold tight. But he brings up Lloyd, and my first thought to that is,
why are you telling us this? Brad, why are you telling us? What's your point?
Because it's been done before. It happened before, and it will happen again.
But why are you telling us this?
We haven't assembled a team like this in a while, Red. It's been a minute since we've had this much talent.
Because he don't want it to happen. Hey, Red has been a.
I can't wait to play the Falcons, dog. I can't wait to play y'all.
Hey, Twan, let me ask you something. Now listen, Twan. Hold on. Let's be clear about something.
Answer look. Why are you telling us this? What is the point?
He's stirring the pot.
Hey,
let's he's debating and stirring the pot.
If I could have a second, if I could have a second of deference, so that it can be clearly understood that I am an NFC South division opponent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it, Red.
Do I need to say anything further than that, Twan? Do I need to say anything further than that?
Why are you telling us this?
No, you don't. I get it. We
My
get it.
goodness.
No. What I'm
That's
saying
what I'm saying. But hey, understood.
Thank you, Ray.
Understood.
Oh my Lord. Thank you, Gaz.
Understood. So Claire. So while we're pressuring him to shit to death, and Derek Brown is busting both those left-handed broken ass quarterbacks. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be watching.
I know you will be watching.
I'll be watching,
bro. My goodness.
So Red,
just to add salt to the wound. Out there.
Oh, guys, Red, be a man and tell us why you telling us this.
Okay, hey guys, hold on.
I don't want the Red answer. I want the
no. Twan just called me out. He called my manhood out. So I'm gonna be a man, like you said, and tell you why. Better than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a gentleman, and I'm gonna say it.
I want you to keep it raw.
I'm going to say it intellectually so that you understand me. I am a fan, an avid fan of a divisional opponent of your team. So it's natural for me not to want to see you do.
I'm laughing at his stupid ass.
Y'all got Tua as y'all.
Like, damn, Twan.
You gotta pause
real quick.
You starting Tua.
It's like, yo, slow down, Twan.
I mean, it's great for the content.
Oh, tight, bro. Red, you gotta let me have that back, bro. I want it real now.
He's like raw, like whoa, pause, Twan. Damn.
Let me get that back.
It's great for the content. You got it.
Okay.
What we talking about, man? This man trying to tell us who we signed.
Can I, Red? Can I get in your ear for a second?
AC, I hope they let you, because I would love for it to hear what you have to say.
So I just want to. You're about sacks, right? Which we all love sacks. We love sacks just as much as we like seeing touchdowns, right?
I used to didn't be AC.
Okay, well, fair. I get you. So let me ask you this: even if so is a defensive end who's 26 and young. Okay, he's outside linebacker. He's an edge rusher. Let me ask you this: is one of those types of guys who has 68 quarterback hits in 63 games? Is that good?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So Why are we worried about sacks?
But they're not sacks apparently. Apparently, like,
Let me,
and I am kind of tongue in cheek saying this, but like, this has always been a thing. It's always been a thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Sack is one measure of them.
Here's my thing. So here's the reason why I brought that up, because that is Jalen Phillips' stats, right? He's played in 63 games in his career. He's 26 years old. In 63 games, he's accumulated 68 quarterback hits, which means he's getting more than one hit a game. So here's my point. Per PFF, okay, a player who has 68 quarterback hits in 63 games is considered a very high, strong performer in the NFL. And it is someone who, based on statistics, indicates a high volume of successful plays at the edge rusher outside linebacker position and is a true testament to the player's skill and effectiveness on the field and getting to the quarterback, even if it's not accumulating to a sack, because is going to affect it's going to affect the quarterback's confidence and his durability throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah. And they'll start throwing, some bad passes.
He gets in their head.
Forcing some shit. Start throwing the ball a little earlier than normal.
So
he gets in their head.
This affects. This is the quality of this, because it is, 68 hits in 63 games. Opponents, it affects the overall game conditions and provides a more comprehensive assessment of their overall performance, which is where we are getting that he's like 4th or 6th overall in that pressure rate. Even if he's not sacking the quarterback, he's still getting back there and disrupting shit.
So you could say pretty much it's going to affect almost every single play there, huh, Claire?
That is why Jalen Phillips is here. Even if it's not sacks, that is why Jalen Phillips is here.
So, AC, I would ask a question. And it bears a degree of, I won't say vulnerability, but definitely transparency. And I know you don't have any issue with doing that. So if I were the only person who was heard,
I gotta get
there
guys.
you go again. There you go again. Go ahead.
Because guess what, Red? I got 9 people on here. I gotta let these other people speak too, man. Guys been trying to talk for a minute.
My bad.
Like, I look, bro, I can't let you talk the whole show.
I mean, I just heard him say. I just heard him talking. He was saying that AC should drop the mic on me. I heard him.
Yeah. If I was Red, you know what I'm saying. What can you say? What do you say back to that? Like, your whole argument is canceled out, null and void after that fact of a large statement that was just made, not only by her but PFF, brother.
Well,
and I know you're an avid fan of PFF yourself.
So what I would say is I appreciate the retort from her and the dialogue, because when I gave you the 17 names and that he was at the bottom of it, I quoted that directly from PFF. So she came back, and that's what you call a discussion. AC, let me. I wanted to ask this so that I know I'm not the only person who has heard these discussions around the NFL. Why do you think that it's being said that y'all overpaid for him?
Shout out to Mac Time Tony.
I will say this is becoming more prevalent, and it's because of one person and one person only and one team only. You want to know who it is? Because the Ravens gave 112 million to Trey Hendrickson, and to me that has fueled a lot of it. But here's where I rebuttal.
But this was before that though, AC. Honestly.
But in context, that was a 2-year deal, was it not?
It wasn't. It was a 2-year deal. No, it was. I think it was 3 or 4. But here's the difference, though. But here's the difference. Even though Trey Hendrickson, obviously, he has more sacks. I'm not going to. This is not me discrediting or doing anything or taking anything away from what Trey Hendrickson has done. Okay. Here is my thing. Jalen Phillips is also 26 years old and in his prime, and has a lot more that he can be coached on and grow through, and he can become better. Trey Hendrickson.
And you think he's going to see those 4 years?
If not,
you think Trey's going to see those 4 years? No, I'm sorry, Trey. Do you think Trey is going to see all 4 of those years?
Sorry. No, I don't.
Exactly.
So I think Trey Hendrickson was paid.
I'm agreeing with you,
was paid based on his past production in the NFL, off of the edge, and I think y'all paid Jalen Phillips off of his potential production.
I think
off of the edge.
I think we paid Jalen Phillips off the edge, and because of his impact in the run game, which is what hurt us the most last year, which I believe rivaled, if not bettered, than what Trey Hendrickson could do. So
all right, I gotta
I don't know.
catch this movie with the kids.
I don't know. I don't know. I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah, just real quick. Yeah, I just want to go catch this movie with the kids. So I appreciate it, y'all. I'll try to jump in the next one too.
Good to talk to you, Ray.
Hell yeah, Red. Everybody,
Ray.
I appreciate it. Like I said, it's been a fucking blessing being back. It's been nice. I appreciate it. So all y'all have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later.
Good to hear your voice too, brother.
Appreciate it, y'all. Seriously, appreciate it.
Yo.
All right, y'all.
Yep. Hey, look, man. Let me get a couple comments in the chat real quick though. Cosmic Soul said, "Red, worry about your edge." You know, JPG.
Oh Lord.
Catfish Jones says, "Love will be on the board." I like that name, Catfish Jones. 40 East. He said, "No." He's saying that you're not saying S. 40 East Trail. The truth has finally come out. He's hating. Big Walk. You could tell Red Soul is disturbed. He thought
all the comments for Red. I must be the main attraction tonight.
Yeah, he thought the 2-time Coach of the Year was coming to take over the South, but then the Panthers looking for real. They hate nasty. We running away with it in the South. It's prevalent. You hating today. You know you are. You don't like it.
Told you we running away.
I think I do this every time I show up, if I'm not mistaken.
Look. If Atlanta was doing all this, I'd be mad too.
Yeah, driver. It ain't no thing.
How do you feel about that man saying we running away with the South? Goddamn it.
Well, Red,
I've heard it before.
Nah, but you know it's real this year, though. You know it's real this year. That's why you up here popping that shit that you popping.
It's never.
It ain't really that
Hold
good.
up, driver. I'm gonna get you in there. I'm gonna get you in there. Go ahead, guys.
No, I'm saying Red know what time it is, though. That's why he up here talking like he talking, because he, trying to tell us that the guy that we got ain't as good as we think he is, or he don't think he's as good. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Come on, Red. We ain't hearing that shit, bro. You know that.
It's bouncing off us, man. We went deaf on you, bro. After the day, we went deaf on y'all. Go ahead, John.
Y'all arguing with a nigga who said out of his mouth that he gonna have the last place. He gonna be at last place this year.
And driver, I'm laughing my ass off the whole time, driver.
What y'all doing, man?
I told y'all after the day we went deaf on the whole.
This shit easy as hell for me, Ed. Hey, Gas. This is so easy for me, man. This is so easy for me.
He said he tanking. He tanking. He not even caring. What the hell are y'all talking to this nigga about, man?
Yeah. I've been snatching motherfuckers' girls since I was like 10 years old, man.
You ain't doing it today. I told
this
you.
This what I do. This what I do.
It's bouncing off of us, bro.
I'm that motherfucker. I always been that motherfucker. Please believe it. Please believe it.
It did not work today.
I got a couple uncles like you, boy.
Yo, man. I had you crying about week 10. Twan know it. And Gas, let me say this. Because we've been on before, and I respect you and your opinion, man. And I'm going to tell you like this. All this enthusiasm for the defense and what it can be, I have seen, and unless y'all get a home game within them first 2 games of the season, it'll be panic and bedlam in Carolina again when Bryce loses those first 2 games on the road.
That's what you want.
Yes, I do want it. Twan, hold on, Twan. Y'all hold on. Twan has given me that same retort I don't know how many times. Yes, Twan, that's what I want. So
we up.
Yeah, but
I'm glad Red says so. That was the most honest thing he said all night, man. So
okay,
I agree. Yeah. With
so you don't want to see Tua laying on the field having another seizure?
You don't want to see Tua on your team?
That ain't what I said.
I'm
not talking about you, AC.
We hope you stay healthy.
I'm not talking about the real humans up here. I'm talking about motherfuckers like Twan, who done said it like 5 times.
Need to retire.
Okay.
I said 5 times about what?
No, Tua does need to retire. He does.
Hold on. I ain't say nothing about Tua.
No.
Where you get that
You
from?
said like 5 times that Red want to see y'all lose.
Oh,
Of course I do.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know, like in a playful manner, we went look, after the day, we went deaf on the whole NFC.
Okay, I got you. I got
What
you.
you saying don't matter. You're not going to deter these people.
got you.
Gas is up. Gas is up.
So
Money is up.
let me give you another perspective, Gas. Let me give you another perspective. Check this out. Check this out. And Driver said this earlier, and he's absolutely right. It's no secret. I've said that I expect for the Falcons to be in 4th place in the division this year. Okay? Couple of other things that I expect. Now, I don't know if they're going to happen, and I don't know if y'all's expectations are going to pan out. But this is what I expect. I expect that this is going to be a trial year for the Falcons at many positions on our team. I think the offseason is showing me that that's what they're gearing up for is a 2027 having the team in place that they have for the future moving forward. Quarterback as well. We don't have a first round pick. Even if we did, there's not a quarterback in this draft that I would, other than Mendoza, that I would put on my team and say, this could be the quarterback of our team for the next 10 years. Not another one, not Ty Simpson, not any of the others. They're secondary thoughts when it comes to NFL quarterbacks. So I'm not upset that we can't select a quarterback this year. Roll with what you got. I do know this, that currently the Falcons are projected to have 3 comp picks added to their picks next year, a 5th rounder and 2 6th rounders for the free agents that we did not sign back, the contracts they signed with another team, and the free agents that we did sign that were lower level that can't cancel out those contracts. That's the mentality and the mindset of my GM. That's what he's trying to do to clean up the mess that he was handed on aisle 9. I like it. Their mentality is this is a weak NFC South. It's been a division, whether y'all want to hear it or not. Even when the Bucks were on top, it's been a division that anybody can win. And actually, Tampa. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans wins this division. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, look. After Rand said all that, I only got one thing to say, man.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. I'm here to tell you.
Hey, but one thing I can't say. One thing
Drive, I'll check with you about week 10.
One thing I want to say about Jalen Phillips is this: they actually brought him to strengthen that 3-4, that package. He works better than 3-4 defense, and he can stand up back there as well too. So he can also play the 4-3, but he works best in that 3-4. Which means we don't have to continue to play nickel all the fucking time neither. We can get out of that bullshit all the fucking time.
So we're gonna play
and when you, yeah, we get out of that bullshit the whole fucking time. Because I mean, you'll still allow your safeties and your cornerbacks to fucking cover, at least.
Evero got to get it right too.
Yeah, he do.
Just like Bryce, with everything they've given Evero, let him get out there and try to be stupid if he want to.
Well, I'm glad you touched on that, Tward, because now it's time for me to step in, man.
Let Evero get out there and be stupid if he wants to.
Talk to us, Driver.
Okay, so over the last 2 years in free agency, what weapon or what has they done for Bryce in the free agency?
Man, if you don't shut up.
Oh my God.
That's time to step out.
All right, driver. We're gonna
Rico
get your ass
Dowdle.
word up out of here, bro. Come on, dog.
Rico Dowdle.
They gave him an O-line. They gave him a running back. They gave him a number 1 wide
Hey,
receiver.
see, we did get
They gave him a wide receiver 2 years ago.
Hold on, sir. We're talking about last year and this
5
year.
tight ends.
No, we talk about free agency, sir. Last year,
Why?
Rico Dotto, your man John Mechie, who y'all think gonna take Mullins' job.
So y'all around here,
what do we do for Bryce?
jumping fucking goddamn leaps and bounds for John Meach. That's
He
what
hadn't done a thing in the NFL. He hadn't done a
That's
thing
what
in the
we got. That's
NFL.
the only weapon Price got.
Didn't Hunt come to the field?
This season.
We got David
But
Moore
my
back,
thing is,
probably.
why are you only singling into the last 2 years when Bryce has been here for damn near 4? That's not even remotely fair.
How much money we
Right,
spent on the
AC.
defense the last 2 years?
That right there.
Almost $300 million.
Driver. The year before that, a lot of Bryce fans were not even worrying Driver. The reason why, we had the worst historical defense the year prior to last year, and the year before last year. That's why we did what we did. We couldn't spend a shit ton of shit for Bryce after giving him the O-line of his dreams, the O-line that Cam Newton never had. So
that was 2 years ago. That was 3 years ago.
Oh my God!
About the last 2 years.
Okay, but Driver, here's my thing. Even so, it's all for naught because at this point, with what we've all seen from Bryce Young at this point, with what we've all seen from Bryce Young at this point, I don't even know if it's really that we are trying to make a good QB greater or if we're just making a mediocre QB less mediocre. Let's be real.
So now we just not answer the question.
Just when I wanted to be mad at Red, then Driver opened up his mouth to say this.
Which means it's a good time for me to check out, Twin. I gotta go. I'm not in Ramadan, but I have to take care of my diabetes, man.
Hey, Red, just when I want to give you all this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He took the heat off me, man. So I'm gonna sneak out how they do in church where they hold up that one finger.
Hold the
finger up, bro. Hey, listen, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I do, man. I'm Red Swarm. I enjoyed y'all. And listen, for everybody.
You keep being you.
Yeah. For everybody on the 704, man, I will always say this because I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but thank y'all for entertaining me, man. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna be here. I love 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man.
Today he told y'all this what he do.
Yeah.
Well, look, in the future, he trying to rattle you. It don't work.
Damn, AC. I thought everybody knew that by now. I know Driver does.
Hey, Red, before you go. Your quarterback might surprise us, man. He might surprise y'all.
Who, Tua?
Yeah, Tua might surprise y'all, man.
He might. He's playing for another contract too, but I'm not looking forward to it. I like the Maiava kid out of USC. That's who I got my eyes on for 2027.
That was my guy.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Damn, so nobody like old buddy that's down there in Miami?
You talking about the guy? You talking about Ray? You talking about old boy that came from Georgia?
That came from Duke.
No, not Beck. The other one, the one that they got now, who will be coming out next year.
Yeah. That's
it's gonna be plenty of options. It's gonna be plenty of options. It'll be plenty of options.
And
I think that dude,
even though
that dude,
bro.
I'm not saying he's gonna do it, but he could possibly struggle with it. He got to learn a whole new offense that's completely opposite from what he was doing at Duke, man.
But that's good though.
It might be a learning curve for him with that.
It worked for Russell Wilson.
Hey, Ray.
I'm not gonna.
Driver.
I didn't even know that Darian mentioned.
No. Hold on.
Oh, I see that. I see that.
When Russell left NC State and went to Wisconsin, they ran a similar type offense. It didn't change much for him. The colors didn't even change. He was still ran red and white.
You say the colors didn't.
They just took that wolf off his helmet and put a W on it.
And that W ain't been the same since.
Yeah, they ain't been to nothing since he left.
I'm just saying.
Man, that only leaves me just to say one of.
Get ready to shake it. I went deaf on him.
Ever since you left me. More money, more Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for joining the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. For coming through, man, showing that love, man. I want to thank all our guests for coming through here, man. My man Gas came through here. Petey, this is his home, but Petey came through. My man Panther Pickle, my brother Ray came through today, man. I want to thank the staff, man. Edge, Claire, Popping Bullets, you know what I'm saying, that's going right now. My man Driver coming through, showing us his presence. Chook was in here tonight, man. It was a house full, man. Love the show, though, man. But look, as we always do, we're going to give everybody the opportunity to shout themselves out, man. You know what I'm saying? Or to speak on the show or whatever, man. Until next time, though. Hey, look, we're gonna start with a guy that, look, 1704, always 704. My man Petey Quick, man. Talk to us.
But continue to keep pounding, man. They make some good moves in the offseason. Look forward to the draft, man, and keep pounding, man.
Let's get it, man. My man Gas Radio showed us what his. Don't be no stranger, man. Keep coming through, bro. Talk to us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit. Hey, man, we on the South Ass this year. I think we're going to make a good little run in the
Correction.
playoffs.
Correction. We on the NFC.
Yeah. I just abbreviated it. You know what I'm saying? We on the NFC South Ass this year, though. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're going to make a decent little run in the playoffs, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. So. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for the draft, really. You know, that's next.
Woo! I think Dan gonna make a couple moves before that draft even get here, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Let me get my man Driver. It ain't a show if you ain't got Driver on it. Driver, holler at us.
Hey, man, we in the right position, man. I appreciate y'all, man, letting me up, man, talk my shit. You know what it is, man. Bloody, you know, popping all y'all, man. Torn Claire, I appreciate y'all. I spent Gas, yeah, oh yeah, man. I see you over there. Zip, what it do? Edge, tighten up, man. We gotta tighten up, man. We gotta get the play out together, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta make that run.
Yes, sir. We got to, man. We got to.
My man B-Nut talk, scream on us, bro.
Well, as always, you know what I mean? Shout out to the 704 show. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? 803, that's my home. And keep pounding.
Keep pounding, man. Edge, talk to us. You went deaf on us. You're on mute.
Yeah, no. Well, I tried to get some things in, couldn't get everything in, so that just caused me to have one thing to have to do. You basically forcing me to do my own show, so fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and do my goddamn own show. That I got some shit I got stuff to say.
Man,
I only got off 1 or 2 times. So next Friday, my show's gonna come out, and trust me, motherfuckers gonna hear what I gotta say. Some people are not gonna like it. Some people gonna agree with it. But you know what? What we do right here on 704 is what I'm gonna do. Have those receipts. And trust me, I'm gonna have receipts for everybody's ass.
Be ready for
I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why. You know what? We gonna get this. And we gonna win the South. I'm gonna have receipts for y'all asses. And that's what I'm gonna be talking about next Friday.
First Lady Cleasy.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah.
Dan, I don't know what to say. I'm proud of what they've done so far. The draft will be even more telling, I believe, as far as like what they're trying to do this year. I've heard that they're trying to make that big push to make it to the Super Bowl with the moves they've made. I mean, that sounds like that's actually sounds pretty accurate with what they're trying to accomplish. But this is the first free agency that I can say that I've probably been proud of in a very long time. I didn't think we'd be able to make the moves that we made. So, and we got some really good cornerstone pieces that I hope will be. I mean, Jalen Phillips, I think, will be a captain. I think Devin Lloyd is going to be a captain. You know, it's only going to go up from here. I hope we don't slip back. I said we may, but I hope we don't. Either way, just excited for the draft. Keep pounding.
That's gonna do it for us, man. 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. We're gonna see y'all on the next show, man. We're gonna be back as good as ever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button on the way out. You have it. Subscribe to the show. We'll talk to y'all in a minute, man.
Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Hand recognize game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far.